5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, marvelous. Okay. Yeah. I'm on my Frank Lucas shit. 3-piece suits, Valentino cufflinks, LV shoes. I bring the shorty closer, just enough to feel the gun on the holster. Out on the balcony, feeling on the breeze. City skylines, we're puffing on some trees. Cup of Henny on the rocks with the soda. Maybach, front of the building with the chauffeur. And he waiting on me, got an umbrella in his hands and my name in the seats. No gift, baby, no thanks, no chinchillas, baby. So what happened to Frank? No phone calls, transactions hand in hand. Give the drugs to Rick, the money to Benny Banks. Talk to Craze and he talks to me. Keep my business out the streets. It's the ART.
Welcome to the show.
You went fucking musical? Okay. Let's go.
Welcome to the podcast.
You must have been drinking already. How many beers you had?
I've had 2 already.
Let's
It's a good
go.
episode.
Let's go.
Jayla's a little late. She'll be on the show. You know, she got other priorities now, not the Ricky show. You know, she got her own show. You know.
Exactly.
I'm getting shots in now, but when she gets in, I will.
She said she can't get in. She just texted.
I will relay those messages. Oh, she just got in right now.
Oh, there she is.
So Jayla gets her own show, and she just be showing up late now to this
Whenever
one.
she wants.
Oh my God. First of all,
Whenever she wants.
I've been doing technical difficulties and I'm only 5 minutes late, which is very impressive for Jayla time because the last time I missed a whole half an hour.
Low key, yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, Jayla, don't get kicked off your own show.
Yeah, like what
I'm already kicked off my own show. What are you talking about? You're already recruiting co-hosts. We didn't even go over this in person.
We don't need to go over this on person. I call the shots.
I think I need to be part of the selecting process of this new co-host.
Yo, that's an interesting point, but I think Rick, he really is a fucking dictator at this point.
No shit.
So he does his thing.
I am.
He does his own thing.
I am.
What?
My
Jayla.
man.
Jayla.
Always
He didn't even say, Jayla, you want to do your own show? He said, Jayla, you're going to have your own show. I'm going to find a new co-host. That's how he gets ready.
First of all, can I get the screen with everybody's faces? Thank you. By the way, the show is produced, edited, and directed by Justin Treese.
Treese Productions.
My man Treese. Craze Boogie's here. Jayla showed up. My man always in the building. Oh, I got something special on today.
Ooh, that's the Valentine's Day edition.
Actually,
that's an exclusive item right there.
Actually,
that's the merch that the head of the show gets and nobody else gets.
Oh,
yeah.
Hold on a second. First of all, this is not just...
I think my mom calling me. I gotta go.
Okay,
Bro.
The reception is going off. This is not just V-Day shit because it says the emotions required are temporarily unavailable. So you can rock this any day of the week.
That's true.
Story of my life. Can I have them in different colors, please?
That's true. I think that was like a limited edition item. I think
it is limited. After this episode, I'm dead. I was gonna get this like framed and put up. So
I was gonna say,
are you gonna do it? Wait, are you gonna do it the rock style? Are you gonna leave it with all your sweat? You're not gonna wash it. You're just gonna put it up like that.
100%.
That's just gonna smell horrible in there.
Because when like 20 years from now, when we're not raffling. What do you call that? Auctioning this off at Christie's. Is that the name of the auction house?
So whoever wins a jersey, because this is like 20 years from now. So whoever gets a jersey is also going to be able to extract your sweat and DNA and clone you.
Exactly. So there'll be more.
Hey, listen, people do it to Andy Dick and David Spade.
They clone them? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I mean if people buy their merch.
Yeah, that's true. Like stuff that they wore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick's gonna put it up on his OnlyFans.
People, they're gonna be like the girl. They're gonna be like the girl in Superstar, like.
Ooh.
So,
what you got for the show today, bro? Tell me.
Our guest will be on in 5 minutes. She just texted me, which is fine. She's in training camp right now, so
she's allowed.
I'll explain that later on. Yeah, she's allowed to be late. She's a guest.
She's a guest.
She's a guest.
You gonna tell us about it?
Exactly.
She's a guest.
First off, When she gets on, I dare you to say something, Jayla.
Right? Yo, I think I don't know. I wouldn't want to.
What?
Get into that
What do you mean? I'm not complaining about her being late. I can care
okay.
less.
Matter of fact,
What I care about is y'all bitching about me being late.
Got you.
I would love to see Jayla and Jessica Eye in the octagon.
I would not like to see that shit. I'll be scared to do that.
First of all,
really scared.
I'm clumsy as shit.
Yeah, I don't think Jayla got hands.
Hand, feet, eye coordination. That's why I never played basketball. I managed the basketball team. I
Rick,
did marketing for a basketball team.
You forgot Jayla's from Boca Raton.
Hand, feet, like nah, I ain't with it.
You forgot
So
Jayla's from Boca Raton.
I did do. Wait, in all fairness, though, I might be able to at least defend myself this much.
A little.
Only because I almost got to a black belt in karate. So,
okay.
So I can do a little,
right.
My leg skills are a little good.
So when she comes on,
soccer, so my legs are a little strong. My upper body strength not so much.
Hold that energy. Hold that energy.
When she comes on,
because we want to hear you say that when she gets on. So hold that energy.
That's not fair. Y'all said it me.
And my favorite person to drop comments on the show.
Oh my God.
Jayla doesn't know what basketball is.
Hi, mi amor. How are you today? I missed you all week too. Thanks for commenting.
I'm happy we're all alive and well. I'm so happy to be doing a lot of work. Congratulations to O. Our collaboration is a success so far.
Everybody loves this segment.
Everybody loves the segment. So
that's what I'm waiting for you. Like I feel like Rick, I need your energy.
We're gonna delay it. We're doing it exactly 8:00. So
okay. But I need your energy up.
I was gonna say, Rick,
especially when you do that segment.
You're like, I've been drinking.
Oh, you see, I'm doing announcements and I just can't even get them out. Can't even get them out.
No, you can't.
July 6th.
Tell me.
The pilot episode of For the Love of Jayla.
Woo!
July 6th.
I'm excited.
And I will say,
mark that down on the calendar.
In all fairness, we've been actually really working hard on this. And me and my future co-part.
She's coming on the show today. You guys are going to meet the co-host today.
Co-parts who you'll meet later on have been working really hard and putting a lot of effort into this. And creating something really beautiful and special and a spinoff to the amazing work we've done here on the Rick H Show, which I'm super excited about, even though this is Rick's low-key way of getting rid of me. So, this is how it works.
So you don't want the show. I could just say,
yeah, I mean, we could have did this. I could have got a spinoff. You feel me? Like
For the Love of Gigi.
For the Love of Craze.
When she comes on. When she don't want it, she don't want the show. Okay.
Yo, we could just rebrand it For the Love of Craze.
We are. We're going to do that. We're going to do that today.
Excuse me, Craze.
I'm crazy in love.
Crazy in love. So For the Love of Jayla premieres Tuesday, July 6th. It's going to come on at 7 p.m. So if you watch the Rick A Show, just tune in at 7. Catch For the Love of Jayla.
And everybody knows the appetizer is better than the entree.
And actually on July 3rd,
there's already a war going on, and she hasn't even started. But okay.
So on that weekend,
network war.
That weekend before the 6th, I'm actually gonna take a trip on the behalf of the Rick H Show to the Dominican Republic, and I'll be scouting.
I can't wait for that.
I'm gonna be out there around July 4th weekend. So if you have a candidate for Jayla. If you want to nominate yourself,
please.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna be in Santiago. Hit me up, DM me.
So
preferably tall, dark, and handsome with big arms. I don't care if you have a barriguita, but you need arms. I need broadness right here because I have zero upper body strength, so I need somebody who's at least gonna pick me up.
The next announcement we're bringing today is June 15th, Tuesday, June 15th.
What's happening?
I'll be returning to my home.
Ooh.
It's me,
the monkey room.
And you and me, and us. We're gonna finally be together. Yay!
We'll be doing
being outside.
A live episode. We outside. We're doing a
No,
live
I'm in
in-person
Florida,
episode.
so I've been outside. But yeah, it's been
Uh,
nice to be outside in New York.
You're in Boca Raton. You gotta be specific. You can't just
I
say
am
Florida.
not
You gotta
in
say
Boca Raton. Thank you.
That
I'm
doesn't
in
count.
Broward County in the 954.
Mhm.
Thanks. It's
Mhm.
a different. There's a county line. All right. It's like saying
Okay.
you're in the Bronx or Yonkers.
Okay.
You're in the Bronx right now.
Okay.
So I don't know if Craze wants to share this. I already teased it on the opener. Craze and I are doing something together. It's special.
Yeah, special.
You
So-
guys are
Special baby.
special. We know that.
So
A special baby.
you're gonna be able to go to a one-stop shop and get all your content in one spot.
Yes.
Yay!
It's coming. Don't even say anything.
That's just a little teaser.
Yes.
Yo, we've been talking.
Craze is
way
getting a
too many-
spinoff.
Like
Craze
it's
is
only
getting a
like 7:44, not even our official showtime, and we've already been dropping too many gems.
That's what I'm saying, Rick.
I got one more though.
El
You
Diablo.
What else?
Season 9 of the Rick A Show premieres July 6th. Tuesday, July 6th.
Right after For the Love of Jayla.
At 8 p.m. Isn't that wow?
That's amazing.
Wow.
Am I going to be
Wow.
the first guest since
Wow.
I'm not on the
Wow.
show?
And I don't know, Creators Anonymous is looking at like it might be a spinoff too. So
Yo, I think so. I think it needs to be, but we gotta talk about that off there. We gotta talk about.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, you're saying too many things right now that are
I'm excited. I'm excited. I got a lot of dope people around me.
Yo, we doing good.
Clarence is not here, but I got Justin. Owen. We've used to do art, me, Owen, Craze before. Like we used to make music and shit like that.
I feel
So
like we need to do
it's
like
dope
a
to have him
Justin.
back in the fold.
I think we need to do like a Trice Productions baby countdown because I'm still like.
Treese.
Sorry, Treese.
It's baby Treese. Little JT.
Little.
Yo.
Oh, so
That's around the corner.
we need a little JT baby countdown just for shits and giggles. The mom and me says.
That's true. Trios Productions.
Not even shits and giggles. A real baby's coming.
A real
Right. Like we
So
need
if you guys
I need
want-
a countdown, Justin.
I'm guessing May 20. I'm gonna say May 20th.
Oh,
Birth-
can we all put
Okay.
bets?
Let's go right now. I said May
All right.
20th.
Wait.
That's Friday?
Wait, time out.
I'm saying May
Justin,
20th.
Justin, when's the due date?
I was just gonna ask that.
Actual
I
due
think
date.
it's the 24th. May 24th.
May 24th.
Justin, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is May 24th.
I'm going with the 22nd.
He said yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with 2-2. That's my number.
So
All right.
okay. All right.
I'm gonna hit the 18th.
Somebody gotta write these down.
Today's the 18th.
Oh shit! No, it's June.
What?
No.
Jayla, if the due date is May 24th.
Oh,
Why
May.
would-
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought it was June. Sorry.
No,
Bella's
No,
June
no,
baby.
that's it.
I'm
You said-
sorry. I'm in
you
full mom
you
mode.
said
Bella's
June
birthday
18th.
is June 6th, so like
Rick
I'm already
is-
planning her birthday. I'm
Oh yeah,
already.
June 15th is also a birthday celebration for myself. So
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Sorry, I
first
thought
of
it was
all,
around the same time.
if
So
you want,
I'm
you could come take a
okay.
picture with the Land Podcast Award trophy that night too. I'll bring it out. We're gonna celebrate that. We're gonna celebrate the 100th one.
I'll take a picture when
Yo,
when I get my
trophy.
own.
we're celebrating on June 15th. Please join us at the Monkey Room. We're
30
celebrating
37 years on this earth.
37 years of Rick H being on this earth and 111 episodes of the Rick H Show. I think
Yes.
our guest just got here.
Our
so
guest just
Hi.
arrived.
Ah!
So let me introduce her. Complete total badass in the octagon.
Hell
She
yeah.
does not give up about anything you have to say about her. I always cheer her on when she's fighting. Jessica Eye is on the show. Jessica, thank you for coming back on the
Let's
show.
go.
We had fun
No,
last
of
time.
course. I'm sorry I had screwed up my time. Unfortunately, this week seems to be doing that to me for whatever reason. I'm
Don't
a
worry.
day either
Every week
behind
does
or
it to
day
me,
forward.
Jessica.
So I guess
It-
better
it-
late than never.
Yes, it's fine. I understand. First of all, for those who don't know, she does have a fight coming up. Can you give us that date? I know it's in
Yeah,
July.
it's July 10th.
Oh, the
and
McGregor
the
card.
First fight card that is back open in Las Vegas. It's the
Yes!
and Dustin Poirier card, which I'm excited about because obviously
Oh,
last
she
time I was
said
on that
the-
card, I didn't do too well. So to get back on track and be able to use this as a way to like be back to me, almost like a mulligan.
So let's talk
Hey,
about.
yes, wait, time out. I just
Wait,
came
let
back
me-
from Vegas. So I'm thinking, I got a couple of friends in Vegas I can go crash at. So if you need any behind the scenes correspondent type vibes, I got you.
I
You
always
know?
need more female energy in my fight camp because I feel like I always have so many men around me. So anytime I can get some like feminine energy. So sorry guys, not that you're not great, but
Damn.
I'm surrounded by so many boys all the time. Like I'm
I
trying to
will
embrace
be.
my inner girl these days, right? Like I got pink.
Nah, we hear you. I mean, I got feminine energy too, but I think Jayla has more. I think Jayla definitely got more than I do.
We
I
will
was
be.
talking both though, even though,
Uh,
and I will say, in all niceness, I have gotten tested by my doctor for testosterone because
Oh, here
I
we
did
go.
not
Yo,
talk to him the right way. And he's like, I need to
Hey.
test your testosterone levels.
I wasn't talking about chemical levels. We were just talking about energy, but it's cool. Whatever. However you want to
Okay. I'm just all right. We will be
oh,
cheering
man, that's
from the
so
monkey
funny.
room where we will watch all our UFC fights. Congrats. That's actually a huge card to be on. You mentioned Poirier. Yes.
No,
Dustin
seriously.
Poirier, McGregor are going to headline the card. Usually when those names on the card, it's.
Plus,
But
it's like how do
Wait,
you
wait, wait,
feel
wait, wait,
about
wait.
My career's kind of had a weird moment. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I lost my gallbladder. I had no idea I was struggling with that. I mean, I knew I was struggling with something,
Yeah.
but like I think by nature I just like was ignoring and I was struggling with things that like to come back now, like going even to my last fight, like I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to make weight. I didn't even know how my body was gonna react. This is my
Yeah.
first time fighting without a gallbladder. You know what I mean? Finally,
Right.
like having a camp where like even this cut was more different than any of the cuts I've ever had in my life. Like I've
Mhm.
always had this weird pain my whole life every time I would cut weight. And I didn't
Yeah.
have it this last time. And I didn't have a bad weight cut.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the correct corner. My poor young brother, who is, an incredible, athlete, knows me very well.
Yeah.
But when you get to this level, you need good gamers. I need someone to be behind that remote control telling me the right
Mhm.
things to do.
Well,
Well,
it seems like you're in good spirits. Hold on, Jayla. Let me finish. I got something to say. It seems like you're in good spirits, and that's a great thing to enter the fight. And plus, I want you guys at the press conference to do the same thing Tony did. Say Dana White privileges, get that fight bonus at 75,000. Because
God,
Jessica,
I hate to say,
if you
but like
cinch in a choke or
it's a
something
real
like that,
thing.
it is a real thing. So and Dana loved it, and he immediately.
Two fights. I can be back to that title. So you're right. Like, get that privilege. Like,
I mean,
he's the
this
homie for
girl,
sure. So I gotta make myself known.
Hell yeah.
Caitlin just fought, and she was 2, and you got to win over her. Plus, I also want to bring this up.
Dominant win over both of those girls. Both of them.
Yeah,
Both of those girls.
Let's go.
In that way, like so I know
yeah,
what I'm capable of. I hate to say it, but I think that like just like any athlete, like I feel like in MMA, like I know you guys are big sports people, so like
yeah.
I'm a big Browns fan, right? Like the Browns this year made it to the playoffs.
The Browns
You know what
were
I mean? You know how many years
fantastic
it took
this
for
year.
that to happen? Like,
Hmm.
how many like they did really well. And I think that by nature people don't look at us as professional athletes. Like they're not as forgiving, right? Like that your basketball team, you know what I mean? I remember when the Lakers had a terrible year. You know what I mean? Like you remember whenever, certain teams don't have good years, people don't just abandon them. We come back and we got to fix the problem, right? Like in MMA, it's kind of weird like that. They're like, oh, they lost. They're done. They're
They're
nobody. Like,
done.
It's
People
over,
sometimes it
try
man.
to
just
That's
write
it.
you
happens to
off.
be that night.
The
Yeah.
thing is happening to Tony. Tony Ferguson's getting that right now. He's got a couple losses in a row.
Yeah.
Now they're all
Three
getting it.
losses.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So my thing is this, right? With the fight that you had with Valentina, fights like that you didn't really get to see the fight. So previously, Kamaru just fought. Oh my God, I love him, Gamebred, right? And I was disappointed because I wanted to see them like
Yeah.
got the knockout. That was great for Usman, but I wanted to see them scrap. Like I wanted to see like a full blown fight. So I feel like that takes away when there's like a quick knockout or something happens really fast. You didn't really get to see the fight. Credit where credit is due. You got the knockout, you got the win, but I want to see
Yeah.
the actual thing play out. I want to see it go. I want to see it go to the ground. I want to see the stand up. I want to see the takedown defense. I want to see it all.
We all
So
saw when Valentina tried to hold me down. I picked her up off of me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know that. And again, going into that, like I had a terrible back injury that we documented. And I almost like want to like just put out this show that like shows people some of the things that like actually we do like and we go through. Like I was injured and I was motivated by money. They, you know, when they're offering you tons of money the way that they offered to us, like this is how I make my income. So it's like, you know what I mean? You're telling me 100 stacks just to show up and then all these other things. Like I've never made 100 stacks by my presence in general. You know what I mean? So like when someone tells me like, oh, I got a small injury, I'm like, I'll be okay. It's just a small injury. Injuries happen. And I didn't like play into it. And that was the same thing with the 2 times with my gallbladder that like after that I was like, hey man, something's kind of weird with me. Like I was like, oh, I'm being a sissy. I should like work past it. But you know, then going even into the JoJo fight, like I now know that I'm in different headspace. I'm working with someone from the money team. I have a great black belt Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach. You know what I mean? I have another guy that's helping us. Like I finally feel like I found my team. You know what I mean? I finally feel like after a couple season losses, like I found a good crew that I want to work with to accomplish, you know, the next win.
You put the right pieces together. That's that.
So mentally, are you in a space where right now it's a win-win for you no matter what? You walk into the cage, like I think mentally in a space you should be. I mean, you got a couple losses. You lost already. You know what that is. You know what that is,
you know,
and then you
like,
beat the top. So it's like, how are you
we've
mentally
seen
right
the
now?
Patriots lose. You know, we've seen other people lose, and I'll tell you, like, so I'll probably get a little bit. I mean, I don't get to talk to much people about this. So, after I lost my gallbladder, the UFC had asked for help for them to pay for it, and it costing me about 20 grand out of my own pocket. They did not pay for my gallbladder removal. They didn't pay for any of the testing I had to do to go through it. I mean, in the first one, it started to happen because, like, you know, you have weird moments. Like after I watched the Chadwick Boseman, like I seen some of the stuff, like how people hide things, because that was really what like made me realize I was dealing with something that was really crazy. So the first they send out like for a female, they're like, oh, you might have colon cancer, oh, you might have stomach cancer, oh, you might have these things, because I was showing such crazy symptoms that like I was trying to hide. You know what I mean? Like I was going to the bathroom way too much and things were not right, and I was like, oh, it's probably too many greens, you know. Like
you're in denial about it a little bit.
So, well, it was taboo. You know what I mean? And I thought, I was like, man, like I didn't want to talk to him about it because it's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to talk about the uncomfortable stuff. So that really put me behind. So I lost the fight, got penalized for 20 grand, then had to spend 20 grand. You know what I mean? And I don't make 6 figures on a fight unless I win it. You know what I mean? Like outside of that, like I have normal pay. So I have friends that are in the adult industry, and then I also have some friends that do OnlyFans. And so I was like, they're like, Jessica, you're beautiful.
You just
right?
recently
like,
started one.
I'm not like that. I'm very monogamous in like my style of life, right? Like I don't even post things on my IG for multiple reasons. One, kids, you know what I mean? Like the exposure, the world is exposing children to way too many things, and I'm not going to be a part of that. I like platform ability, so like, you know, no, I'm not going to post a thong bikini from my backside on a free social media platform where you can see my butthole. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to smoke a joint, you know, where your child follows me on a free social platform. So I made like, and we're all starting to kind of go through this, and they're like, Jessica, you are beautiful. Like you have got to be better way you look at yourself. Like you're a beautiful woman. Stop being so hard on yourself. Because I'm always like, oh, guys like the idea of me, but they don't really want to date me. I'm tough and you don't have big boobs. Like I'm not plastic in any possible way. Like how are they ever gonna like me? And they were like, do this OnlyFans thing, I promise. So I started it in August and I didn't tell anybody. And I also was looking at what some of the other girls were doing, and I'm like, $9. Are you kidding me? No way. I will never start one outside of $30 for a minimum subscription, where we will allow people to know that not only if you want to be my homie and you just want to talk to me, you want to talk to me about my day, find out about my training, like that takes up my time, because I'm not selling sex. I'm not doing things like that. But am I selling the image of myself you want to see me in? If you want to see me in lingerie, fine, you should have to pay for that. If you want to see me smoke my weed, you got to pay for that. If you want to see me wear something specifically, you have to pay for that, right? Like just like in anything, there should be no privilege just to have exposure to me. And I feel like I let people have too much exposure to me. You know, you're lucky.
But-
You guys are in the crew where I let you in on my DMs. So like I'll answer you guys. But now I stopped answering all these people. Like if you want my attention, right? Like everybody works hard for the money. You guys all work hard for your money too, right? Like you have a job to do at the end of the day. Right. And that's hard. Like my job is me. You want to know about how my tricks are on eating. You want to know my tricks on that. Like I took years to accomplish that. So
but realistically,
I
though,
waited.
not
I
to
didn't announce
cut
it.
you off, not to cut you off, but realistically, that is the whole point of what OnlyFans and like Patreon is. It's like you're paying for exclusive content to an in-depth life. Unfortunately, it's gotten to a different level, which has made it harder for women like you and me to even want to try to do something like that. I get asked to do stuff like that, but not.
It took me a long time.
And it's not even in like a weird sexual way. It's just sometimes like they just want to be like they just want a one-on-one, or they want like more content, or they want something where like you don't talk about it in public.
Yeah, I have a guy that literally loves my dogs and me and just wants to see videos. Like, hey man, do you think like he'll pay $50 to get a custom video of just me hanging out with my dogs and talking to him?
You can order cameos now. And it's the same type of.
So I got rid of my cameo because of it.
Floyd Mayweather has a cameo.
I make sure I can make more money
for 2 stacks.
Yeah. So there's cameo now, and that's a great idea. And it's the same concept.
My brother got one from his girlfriend from Mankind.
I'll make it quick and short. I'll make it quick and short for you guys. So long story short, I had it for months and I didn't announce it, and it made like 60 G's, and I was like, oh my gosh. What? I am mind blown. Like people want to talk to me like that, right? I was mind blown. So then I was like, I'm gonna announce it, and overnight I added 300 people to my OnlyFans. And again, I found so many people because I had also set a price list on there that I'm sure they were really upset about, but I'm like, look, I'm not on here to be naked. So you want to see me naked? It costs $7,000. That's how much it is. That's what my price is. Bottom line. You want to see me naked because I don't trust any of those guys not to leak it and show everybody else. I want 7 stacks.
Well, Jessica, you can get the photos encrypted now. You can get the photos encrypted now. So if they do leak it, it's intellectual property, and they could get sued, and the photo could be removed. So that's just a piece.
And I'm with you on that. So yeah. But still, I'm not on it to be naked. You know what I mean? So for me to share myself like that, like it is, it's just it's not how I am. Like I like being sexy. I like being tough. But I think that like, and of course, like it helped me to find some confidence. You know what I mean? I've had some bad dating experience. Losing has kind of hurt. So really, to bring it up to you is like, it's been kind of nice to go to a platform where people are encouraging me, and and they're paying to encourage me. Where like, on IG, sometimes I just don't even go on there because people are so mean.
Do you
Girl,
get?
Do it.
I'm gonna DM you. I'm gonna give you tips. Because I've been asked a lot about this. Everybody wants an OnlyFans for my little pretty feet, but.
I'll send you my price list, and you can go off that because your pretty feet are at least $25. So if someone wants custom feet fixed, $25 on top of your subscription fee.
No, but seriously, before Rick says something, because I know you want to say something, but I'm gonna say something. Wait, I just want to say, Jessica.
Can I get a manager's fee?
No, you've had all the moments. I haven't even asked that one damn question. This is what happens when you work with all these damn.
This is why you're getting your own show. So.
And this is why I'm getting my own damn show, because these motherfuckers won't let me talk.
Go ahead.
I will say though, Jess, from the first time we met with you during COVID, where it was hard for all of us. And it was a difficult time, and it was a difficult space, and we were all just trying to figure it out. You were in the middle of like training and eating different, and like I remember that conversation.
It was before the Valentina fight, I think.
And
yes, it was before the Valentina.
And even just like with all of that, like seeing your glow up, because this is definitely like you're always a glow. but this is like a super double glow up. Like your smile, your cheekbones are glowing. Like you look like one of them.
Are you trying to ask her if she's dating someone?
Yeah, what's up? Where are you
Is that
getting
what
at?
you're getting?
What are you trying to get at?
Why?
I feel you, brother. I am. I do feel that way. I feel that way. That way, you know, like.
By the way, Josh,
because
this is what your co-hosts say to you when they know you're bisexual and they don't know how to act.
Yeah, we just trying to figure out what's
Compliment a good, hard-working woman because she simply has been working her ass off, healing, growing, doing better.
I didn't mean that. It sounded like you were trying to lead if she was.
Yeah, we just want to know what your intentions
and you
were.
could just ask her.
Yeah, my intentions were trying to give her flowers because it takes a lot to go through all of that and regrow and heal and not have it to be sexually or romantically, but to give another woman flowers to know that she's been working her ass off and that she has something to offer and that she looks in a good space right now. It doesn't matter.
She's in a good space. So I'm expecting a W on July 10th.
Yeah, man, it's thank you. I mean it. Like I said, I really got to reach out like to other women have kind of came to me and it's just been empowering. I'm totally on it. Like not feeling like not being allergic to foods or finding out I'm allergic to foods that I was having, realizing that I was dealing with brain fog and like, you know, I tell all of you guys like anybody to go get a food allergy test. Like you don't know what you're eating. If food can be causing a lot of bad things in you and eat. It's crazy. Like that was
no more tomatoes and orange juice for me.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, Jessica?
It's bad. How my brother's the same way.
Oh.
No, it's just I feel like my skin's different. Like I'm not breaking out as much. I'm like my hair is growing. Like I'm not eating foods that were poisoning me. Like we found out foods that the PI was telling me to eat. My nutritionist, I was definitely allergic to. And on top of not having a functioning gallbladder. I mean, the gallbladder was dead before the Cynthia fight, and we didn't know it. I was just like, oh, that's just ab pain.
So can I ask you like
this? And they were like, your gallbladder is completely dead.
Can I ask you a personal question? Like for me, I lost 275 pounds. I used to be obviously obese.
Wow, that's incredible.
And then I went through a whole process of like, you know, I had, because of I have the hypothyroidism, I had the gastric sleeve, not because it helped me lose weight, because my dad had it and he lost 185 pounds in the first year. It took me 10 years to lose 120. So a lot of those issues with
you're probably allergic to foods that you're eating. Yeah. You don't know you're eating the right foods.
Like, and what was like
food if you don't
for like the health nuts that do listen to us. And there are people who are vegan, there are people who are pescatarians, there are different people who have different things. But as Latinos, we're like, as people of culture, realistically, we are told to eat what we're given, not what we know is good for our bodies. So what were some of your triggers or situations where you were like, okay, something's not right here?
So it actually happened before the Cynthia fight. I was literally eating an egg. I literally ate an egg and I started choking so bad. And I was already struggling that week, like, because eggs were one of the things I was given. I grew up on a farm, like eggs, growing like all of our own vegetables was something we did. But coming to find out I'm like severely allergic to egg. Dairy is another one, but I knew I was allergic to dairy years ago. Like I had stopped drinking milk because again, when you're young, they're like, hey, drink milk. Milk's good for your body. And milk was doing that to me. So I got away from whey protein. I started getting away from cheeses. But it was the egg on fight week. And then it was when we got halfway through the cut, you guys, I was like, it hurt so bad. It literally, I kept screaming. I was like, guys, like, I'm not, like, I'm the least from a pansy when it comes to like pain and stuff. Mm-hmm. I just kept feeling that excruciating pain. And I'm like, man, I'm not losing weight. So it was like all week, I'd ate my vegetables. I had ate lean proteins. I had did those things. So really my biggest thing was the egg. But from that, I would tell anybody, if you aren't really sure, right? If you eat a food and then you get heartburn, you get a little stuffy, your eyes get itchy, your skin gets dry, or your stomach hurts, like that's an allergy. Like that means that you ate something you weren't supposed to, or you get a headache, or you're tired, right? If you eat food and you get excessively tired, that means you're eating something that your body has to overproduce to digest down. So it's some of those old things like they're like, oh, eat a full meal and you're always going to be tired. No, that means that's not true. That means you're eating something you're not supposed to, because food fuels you.
I actually dated somebody who actually taught me something that I realized about myself, which was like tomatoes. Tomatoes are extremely acidic. And I didn't realize that. Like, I remember we went out to eat pizza once and he was like, oh, I only eat white sauce pizza. And I'm like, what? That's not pizza. And they're like, no, I don't eat tomato anything because it makes me sick. Like they knew their acidity. So like, there's just major things that I just don't think of. Tomatoes, anything tomato based, pastas, soups, sauces, any of that, like anything like lemonades, oranges,
things that have it.
spicy, greasy, like all of that.
FODMAP foods. FODMAP, FODMAP, FODMAP 2, highly fermentable foods. So basically tomatoes, certain ones can cause reactions in your gut. They basically ferment in your stomach if you can't digest them. So that's where gas comes from. That's where bloating comes from. So if you're eating food that your body can't, and there's a list, you can go and look at a list and see for FODMAP foods, FODMAP, fermentable foods. It'll like they each stand up for like a different type of carbohydrate. Meats are not FODMAP, right? Because meats are amino acids. So any of your carbs, fruits, even vegetables, like those are FODMAP foods. So like tomato is a FODMAP food because it's very acidic. It's a carbohydrate that's hard to break down. So you have to find out. Like for me, I had went through also finding out I have irritable bowel syndrome, which most people in the US actually have. And they're like, oh, I just have a stomach ache. It's a real thing that happens in your body. So when I lost my gallbladder and had that, it's just, again, I learned which foods. I paid attention so much that like I would eat food and then wait to see a reaction. Like egg, no. Egg makes me feel like Freddy's playing with my insides like that.
Yeah. So it's with egg, the thing with egg is it's not the actual yolk, it's the egg white. So I recently went through this whole thing with my 10-month-old, me and my wife, and that's exactly what it is. So we have something new now, Jessica, where the audience is able to ask questions and leave comments. And we have a comment from our former co-host, Benny Banks, and he says, is Jessica Eye single? If so, what's up, girl? I guess
I am single. I am. Tell myself what's up.
There you go. It doesn't. If you could find a picture of Benny, so she can
listen.
See
Latinas, Puerto Ricans, they're always my first and foremost.
Let's
I got a
go.
soft spot for
Let's go. You know how to dance bachata?
Do you know?
I do, man. I really, I'm listening in the Midwest. There's no Puerto Ricans in Vegas. There's no Puerto Ricans out here. I miss them.
So,
wait. So
wait.
You're like based in Vegas?
Yes, she's training out of the UFC PI. She lives in.
She
moved from Cleveland to
Vegas.
Yeah.
I got you some people in Vegas that'll teach you what to do.
Of course you do.
I'm mad that I now know that you're in Vegas. I know,
I need some
real
food. I need some real food.
I was at the MGM Grand for my birthday, and it was just.
I wanted to ask you, being that you're from Cleveland, the baddest man on the planet, just defending his belt, close friend of yours. How'd you feel about that? Yeah. I mean, I love Steve. I don't know the man, but I know he must be like an incredible human being.
He's a really good human being. He is. Yeah. He really is. Like, he genuinely cares, and it hurt me for him. You know what I mean? I could see some of the I don't know how to really say this. He lost a lot of size, and I don't know what's going on since I left there. All that I can hope is that he finds a good strength and conditioning program. That he, I think the eye probably had something to do with it, and he just didn't train for a long time. And Stipe always trained. He always ate. He always lifted. But he's 20 pounds lighter than Francis. You know what I mean? If you the option of dropping a 20-pound kettlebell on a 40-pound kettlebell on you, you're going to take the 20-pound because the 40-pound is going to be heavier. Like, he was just, I think that's something we have to take into consideration.
And there's a stat where when a belt is defended and there's a 20-pound difference, the person with the more weight, obviously with the 20-pound difference, always wins. So it did not look good even going into that fight. I mean, Stipe shocked the world, first of
Stipe beat
all,
Mark
in
Hunt
that
that
first.
way.
Yeah. So he said
Yeah.
he was
But
the
he
first
fought
one.
it the right way. I was there. He fought that fight the right way, though. He didn't stay in front of him. He was always on an angle on him,
And
and
he
he was
made him
always either
carry
grabbing
him.
him or had him down on the ground. He fought him the whole. He backpacked himself on Francis, and
Yeah.
he got a little overzealous. You can tell. And I know Stipe, and it was no different. Stipe, got beat by Junior Dos Santos and came back and beat Junior the next time. So like
Yeah.
Stipe's
So
resilient, and he knows how to get through those kinds of things like that. So I think that he's very good in seeing defeat and learning his lessons and being better with it. So I never like seeing my friends get knocked out. You know what I mean? Like in that way, like it's sad. You know what I mean? Because you feel it. You almost feel it a little bit.
and what'd you feel
Feel
about
like you're
Francis?
there with them. You know what I mean? Like shit. How do I
Yeah.
get there to hold him and give him a hug for a minute?
Well, I honestly thought Stipe was going to win that fight because he won the last one. And I thought Stipe has the experience, the wrestling advantage, and he's fought him before. But
Yeah, if Francis is
Francis
really
been
coming
on
into
a
his own, though,
tear, yeah.
really coming in. Yeah, he's really coming into his own. I think had he had fought the previous fight where
And
he
he's kind
knocked
of
out
like your
that
teammate
guy.
now. Because he's
Oh,
in
I'm
the
not
UFC
training
PI.
him. I'm not training at Extreme, but we are at the PI.
You
So
guys
yeah,
are,
I do see him all the time.
yeah. So how'd you feel for Francis winning the heavy? Because everybody wanted him to be like all the fans. They were like, "Oh, this is the coronation of Francis Ngannou." I was like, I don't know. Stipe's been around, man. How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, Francis is kind to me. He is cordial. He is a true professional in that regard. But it's just like anything, you know what I mean? Like we're companions by, relationships as people, right?
Mhm.
Like I feel like you guys forever will have a piece in my heart. Like I talk to you guys, so when you ask me to do something, I answer. Like Francis, unfortunately, has never really been my friend, so he's just looked at as another colleague in the industry,
Yeah.
and good for him. But I always want to see the people that I've have deep roots with do better. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like in that way, like so. I mean, yeah, I'm happy for Francis. He deserves it. He worked very hard. It's a cool thing for was it Cameroon where he's
Cameroon, yeah.
from?
3
Yeah, like that's
African
cool for them. You know what I
champions.
mean? Like that's amazing. Like I think it's again like it's just bringing a whole like fighting is bringing a world together. The NFL is just here. You know what I mean? Like the NBA is a little bit more overseas in that way, and they kind
Yeah.
of affiliate with each other. But fighting is everywhere, man. Like someone from another country could come here and be a champion here and be liked here and be liked there. So I think that's
Just like
that's important.
Oliveira just did this past weekend.
That's
I
a good
was
point.
super
That's a
happy
good point.
for
That
him.
UFC is, it is very like global.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
So I don't know how much time you got left, but
I think
I have.
again it brings a world together. I'm off
Mhm.
for the night. They let me have tonight off, so
Yay!
I'm like pretty jacked up. Yeah. I'm kind of debating. Like that's why I got dressed. Like after I left the PI, I was like, I think I'm gonna go to the strip and get some sushi or something. I'm gonna take myself to dinner.
Hell
So-
yes, some Korean barbecue.
I just
I know
had
it-
some fire ass oysters at the Venetian the other day.
Dude, the Chinatown here is what's up. Like they
Yeah,
have the
I'm
best
a DM
food here in
you.
Chinatown.
I'm gonna DM you the chef's
Here we
name. So
So
that brunch is fire.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you don't like to look ahead, but I know the belt is that's the goal. But after this fight, what would be the next step for you?
I think that the next way they would do is they'll make me fight Jessica Andrade, since she just
Mhm.
fought for the title. But I know that Lauren Murphy and JoJo are gonna have to fight, and that is gonna get the next title shot. Just because
Okay.
those two girls have not. So that's why I said I'm 2 fights away. If I can get 2 finishes, I'm right there. I'll be able to get that. And it might not be Jessica Andrade. The UFC does whatever they want. So again, if I
Yeah.
go out there and finish her, if
I
I go
don't
out and put a
see you in
spectacular
Andrade.
finish on,
Yeah,
and that's
I
the
think
mentality
they'll
I
hold
need to
you.
have.
They'll hold
Yeah,
you if you
they
get a good finish.
offered that. They offered me that.
All
They
right, so
offered her before, but again, like I don't. It's hard to say what the UFC will do. If I go get a
Mhm.
finish, like you said, like there is a privileged ability for being a good company woman, and I just like anything happens. Connor's on a
Dana White
4-fight
privilege.
losing streak, right? I mean, Connor's on a 4-fight losing streak,
Yeah.
right? In MMA, like not to mention in boxing too. You know what I mean? Like and again, it's doing the right things by the right people, and you can put yourself in there. And again, it's not like it's not like I'm going out. I've been finished one time in my career. Once, been finished. Like someone literally knocked me out one time, and it was again. That's a way to win in this sport.
What
Someone
about
turns
Misha?
off the light, like I can't turn it right back on.
Misha just came back.
What do you mean?
Misha Tate just came back.
I'm proud of her. I see
Now.
her all the time I just seen her. I see her at the PI all the time. I ask her if she ever needs my help. I'd love to be another strong woman to help her. In a sense of like with
If
her
Dana
training.
calls you though, and
we
he
fought
says,
before. It's been way.
yeah. If Dana calls and he says, would you go up for this one fight with Misha and try to do a 2 with her? Would you do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a competitor, but I just know that that's not going to happen. I'm literally walking around.
There's no way for you to go up
right now.
Yeah,
there's just no reason for me. The money's not that good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the money was that, and again, I put myself at a disadvantage by fighting up a weight class for all those years. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Took unnecessary damage and went to too many fights. You know what I mean? Like
there's no reason, but if they say
because I took
main event, you and Misha,
500, they gotta give me 500 grand because they only give you an extra 25 grand. They only give you an extra. Let this be known for you guys. They only give you an extra 25 grand outside of if you're a champion. If you take a main event, you only get 25 extra grand outside of your pay. So for like I'll give you an example. Say a fighter's making 100 to show and 100 to win, and they go, "Oh, we need you as the main event." They'll go, "We'll give you an extra 25 grand, just 25. Here's 25 grand."
I think we should do an entire.
So it's like, what's the point for an extra 25 grand? My OnlyFans is making way more than that, and I've done that. And I'm over 6 figures in less than 6 months. I gotta make sure.
So how many more fights?
Wait,
so like again, and there's no naked pictures, and I want to go, and there's no naked pictures of me out there. So what's up when people tell
that's
me
crazy? Because
how many more fights are you gonna do then? You don't have to actually necessarily fight. You could just.
And for the first time, I'm doing something that I want to do the way I want to do it. So that's why I'm glowing up, man. I'm glowing up right now because of that.
So my question is go ahead, Craze. Go ahead. Go.
Craze, you go first.
You got a quick one. Yeah.
I was gonna say, or you could stream your fights on OnlyFans and
Dana wouldn't.
Listen, Dana.
Hey, look, that might be in the future.
My contract.
He might even.
No.
Yeah.
That might be the future. I don't know. That might be the future.
Before we continue, O is here.
It might be.
O, if you have a question. Jessica, this is O. We just brought him on. We do a segment. It's called Creators Anonymous. O is here. He's been silent, but I just wanted to introduce you to him.
I just didn't want to jump in and cut anybody off, but I wanted to say a couple things. I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm not gonna leak $7,000 photos when I know the person in the photo could fuck me up. and you know how people sometimes request weird photos. I think the weird photo I would request was what do you look like a day after a fight?
Oh, do you get that?
Yeah, that's. So nobody's asked me for it, but yeah, so I swell bad after a fight. So that's why I'm usually kind of MIA. Even if I've won it, for some reason, I don't know if it's the water cut and stuff like that, but I got some serious pictures of someone wanting to see some post-fight stuff. You know what I mean? I've had my fair share of black eyes and stuff like that.
Wow.
$5 grand.
Do you go out places?
After your fights, do you go out?
So it's crazier.
Stuff like that?
Well, on fight night, no, because I usually just want to come home if I can. I want to get baked out. I want to sleep. You got to think we wait all week. When people go out, sometimes I'm like, dude, I can't even do that.
Well, wait,
I do. I want to be with my friends. And,
I feel like me and Jessica just became best friends out of
Jessica-
nowhere. Like, this conversation today solidified our friendship.
I gotta send you something. You mentioned baked out, and I gotta, straight from the farm. We'll talk off the air, so you can try it out. So you guys want to do? You want to do Creators Anonymous with Jessica?
Hey,
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that now.
Justin, where is Justin? Can we
So
get our graphic?
This is a segment brought to you by a different concept, and that's O with his
This is O's brand. It's not a brand. Let me do my spiel, Craze.
My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Creators Anonymous,
sorry.
brought to you by a different concept. It's not a brand.
Wants to do the Break Age show.
It's an idea. So,
Yo, Rick,
when you buy your merchandise, go ahead.
I finally looked at the card so I could remember my own quote that I created.
Okay, so give it to me. Can we remove the graphic? Here we go.
What's
Yes,
the actual
thank you.
quote?
I'm not a designer. This
Yes.
is not a brand.
Yes.
You're wearing my ideas, my thoughts, a concept, a different concept.
Thank you. By the way, it's beautiful. I'm wearing a shirt right now. It says, sorry.
That I don't have.
That's awesome.
Sorry, the emotions required are temporarily unavailable.
Boom.
So this is one of the pieces. I think
That's
Craze has
awesome.
a hat around there.
I got one.
Where is it? I just want to show a couple
Oh,
samples.
and guess
before we
what?
do it.
Jayla has nothing.
Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, can we get
Jayla will
Jessica
take care of
Eye?
that.
Can we get Jessica Eye something, so she could...
No,
could
we
wear the merch?
definitely can.
Okay.
Definitely can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So who wants to start off?
Jayla
today
too, though.
highlighting-
Jayla too.
No, Jayla got to... Oh, wait, before we do
Oh
any
no,
other thing.
I see. Oh, it's gonna be.
So,
Damn.
Jessica, Jayla is getting her own show. Can you give me For the Love of Jayla graphic real quick, Justin?
Oh, For the Love of
So
Jayla.
she's getting her
Oh,
own
that's awesome.
show. Tuesday, July 6th is the first episode. I'm pretty sure she would love to have you on the show.
Of course, I was just gonna say.
We can remove the graphic now.
So
Justin,
Jessica, we
Yeah,
could
of course.
actually
Hit me up.
finally
It'll be
talk
on
as
my week.
females without the males cutting us off. Yeah, we could finally do that. Good talk.
So we'll do Creators Anonymous. Who wants to go first? I'll go first, actually. So my creator, can I get the graphic real quick? Boom. So her Instagram is Deje NYC. Yes, Tiffany De Jesus. She does tremendous work. She actually designs a lot of the stuff for Presidente, and she did the design on Una Fria, the beer.
Oh yeah,
So,
that was a dope.
Oh, wow.
There's some of her work in the back. So she
That's
does
cool.
tremendous work.
I think I still got a bandana done by her.
I think she needs. Yes, you do. I think she deserves her flowers. So I decided to give her flowers on the show today. So
That's
Amazing.
awesome.
Nice.
Tiffany.
So I don't think we explained the segment completely, right?
No, we didn't. But
So
let's
I'll explain it.
Go ahead.
I'll explain it. So a different concept by O was kind enough to grace us with this concept of highlighting creators. So we created this thing. If we could get the graphic up, Creators Anonymous is really about highlighting folks that we just kind of randomly ran across through IG. We're not getting paid for this. This isn't a plug really of anyone that we typically know. Rick picked somebody he knows this time, but typically it's just somebody random, some random thing that we kind of was sharing like our group chat, and we want to highlight those creators. Just we don't give them a heads up. We anonymously just kind of put that out there. But
that's cool.
my pick. Would you have that graphic? Justin, JT, Devin Osorio, bro. If you see that the one in the middle is the one that I wanted to highlight, but basically he did like a mix of like DR with Washington Heights. He has like High Bridge and the bridge, and then he's like riding an ox. His shit is just wild, and like I feel like it really captures a part of like my fucking brain that I wish I could tap into. So I really fuck with this dude, Devin Osorio.
It's really cool to see the stuff like that. Yeah.
Just
You know
smoke a little
stuff
bit
that
more
just-
weed, Crazy.
Yo, stuff that like when you see it instantly, just like, yo, I love this. You know what I'm saying? Like it just captures a feeling for you.
Yeah.
That was my creator, Anonymous. Jayla, did you bring one this time?
Jayla
I
has one.
did bring one this time.
What's
Only
up?
because I've been really hardcore, especially since I went to Vegas,
Okay.
wearing my crystals.
You got spiritual out there.
Okay.
No, I mean, I've been spiritual for a minute,
Okay.
but it's great to, when you're shedding your skin and you're rebuilding and regrowing and going into a new frame of mind, bringing new people to light. So, Kamana Quartz, who is, for me, she's a huge creator because all of these are handmade. Like,
Wait, she makes those?
yeah,
that's so
she
awesome.
literally hand ties all the the crystal to the necklace to the, like, she wires it, everything manually. So for me, that's
That's
why.
incredible.
And if you have the picture I
No,
sent,
he has. I think he has the graphic.
The
You
question
have
is
it?
what? The question, Jayla, is do you know what crystal you have around your neck?
Yes,
Nah, we don't got
yes,
it.
this is an amethyst. And then I just got a new one when I went to Vegas a couple weeks ago. She gave me a calming stone because,
because you need to be calm.
Yeah,
I've been
That's
a little
awesome.
crazy sometimes.
she needs to give you like
Oh.
three more of them. Shit.
I got my first Reiki session done, and they gave me they gave me my rocks from it, and it was kind of crazy because like I'm a spiritual person, but not to that level. Like, my best friend like was Puerto Rican growing up, so like if it rained, she'd put a glass of water upside down on a plate. You know what I mean? She'd be like, "Justice
Yo.
makes the rain
And
stop."
it's
That's what my mom
different.
taught me.
So, like, I grew up super
But this was
Catholic.
you're right. This was very different. And the lady in my Reiki session, was like, you're struggling with finding your femininity in this sense of like embracing being a pretty woman and also being a badass. Like so I've been calling myself a
Word.
beautiful, brutal badass lately.
Let's go.
Because she
Just-
said that. She said the stones told her. So I believe
Justin, do
that
you
stuff.
have
So
the
it's kinda crazy 'cause it was
graphic
really
of
spot
her
on.
page? So
He
everybody
doesn't.
can
I'm
see it?
gonna send it. We'll
Okay.
do O's real quick, and then I'm gonna send it, and he'll put it back up.
So I'll let O do his, and then I'll finish mine because there's a reason behind it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you some, Jessica, because
Oh,
I got you, girl. She's in Vegas too. Don't play.
let's go.
Hand delivered.
Oh, who you got?
That's awesome. Good. Hell yeah.
The creator I want to highlight is a guy out of Atlanta. His name is Xavier Perry.
Out the A.
I
Oh,
came
no.
across.
No, that's not it.
Those are so
No, no,
cool. Those are cool though. Whose are those?
That's not it.
I think it's
Those
the
are
second
all
one I
cool.
said.
Those are cool.
I'll send it to Justin.
But either way, the artist, he so I wasn't sure if he was an artist or if he had a brand, but when I looked at his page, it was a paid ad and it was a dope sweater there. It was called Love Bomb, right? But then I started looking at his page and he designs tables. But the one thing that he did recently that caught my eye was he designed a stage. It was like a whole stage setup, and he did it from scratch. And I always
Like
get
a
blown away
stage
by
for like entertainment stage.
yeah, but it wasn't like a performance. Like let's say it was like a studio stage. So like let's say like one of those that looks like a little room and the couch and the table kind of stages.
Okay. Yeah.
But like
got you.
But like he made the whole stage and designed it, and I was like, "Whoa, this is so dope!" Like to me, I get amazed. Like I get amazed at anybody that does something that I can't do. Like if I can't do it, or like if you gave me the materials and said do it, and I wouldn't even know where to start, that amazes me.
Hell yeah!
But then whenever he releases merch, he does dope stuff. Like I recently bought a shirt from him that says "I'm emotional but talented as fuck."
Hey.
And I thought that quote was amazing.
Awesome. That's a great tagline.
So that's my creator for the week, Xavier Perry out of Atlanta.
So I just emailed Justin Jayla's and O's.
Yeah, we need that
Jessica,
graphic.
Is there someone you know that you would like to highlight, like a creative?
Me? So
you're gonna nominate yourself?
Somebody, he's pretty. Well, he's pretty. No, I'm not. Yeah, not that way. There is somebody who I think we all maybe have heard about him before. You might not have heard him, but it's Ilthy. Have you ever heard of Ilthy?
Nah.
Before?
No. I gotta look this up.
So I'll send them to you. And they're pretty well known in Ohio. And in like a lot of ways, like because of that. Did you see it? But they do a lot of
I'm gonna
like
look
they'll do like Mickey Mouse, they'll redo Mickey Mouse, they'll do like they'll
like
redo
like pop art,
Mom,
and
don't
that's
tell
just
me
because I know
that.
them.
like pop art,
So what?
like pop art.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They're
So
totally cool, like those ones.
I'm gonna have
And
to
then
look
there's
for it.
another one I have that is he won't do any of the stuff where you can actually see it because it's kind of like dirty. It's like dirty stuff. But it's
Hey, I like
Porus.
those.
Have you ever heard of him?
What's his name?
Porus Walker. Porus
Nah.
Walker.
Listen, I'm a model, and
Nah,
I've
you gotta put
made
us on.
shoot before that nobody's ever
I'll
seen.
have to send them to you guys.
Yeah, you gotta put us on.
Send me both of
Say it
those.
again?
Send me both of those. I'll add them onto the segment.
Hell yeah.
So
I like nasty stuff, dirty stuff too.
this is the beauty of this segment.
It's like funny. It's like funny, dirty stuff, right? Like
That's
it's
good.
like the one. And again, I'm totally like the one was like, dear vagina, my balls are my penis wants to hide. Sincerely, my balls. Like that's what he posted.
Now I fuck with those.
There's just funny, dirty things that are like so taboo
love
that
it.
people like. And he draws all this stuff. So he draws. I mean, like this guy's got like over 500,000 followers, but he's private because IG is crazy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
IG is kind of
they'll take you down for anything. So before Justin, do you have those two graphics, the Jayla one and the O one? Oh, so that's O's. Jayla, there's yours.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, come on.
Yes. So
she does have some fly shit.
No, and she does everything custom made. Everything is like, hold on, like I she's just so amazing. Like everything is custom made. Her mother's one of my really good friends, but she is a young entrepreneur. She hand makes, and all those wires she hand like twists, makes, does, and it's all intentional, which I think is amazing. Mm-hmm. And I just want to shout her out because her crystals have been so amazing to me. She's given me two. Her mother, while I was in Vegas, I was having a whole panic attack, and she gave me a crystal. She's like, put this in your bra, you're gonna chill. And 10 minutes later, it was like pony.
Does she have to go in your bra though?
Specifically in the bra, like it couldn't have went anywhere else.
Yeah, it had to be close because it had to be close to your heart.
Oh, what if you don't have a bra?
Grow up, Rick. Grow up, Rick.
No, I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, but I don't have a bra, so if I wanted to wear this shit.
If I was a woman.
So then you could have worn it as a necklace, but it has the thing is that it has to be close to your heart. So when she gave it to me, I was literally like, I was hyperventilating. I missed my flight. I had to get back to my daughter, and she was like, "Yo, I got you." And it was like,
if I was a woman and someone told me put this in your bra, I'd be like, no, and why?
Yeah, I think it
depends on who your friends are and how you trust people.
No,
if my best friend told me put this shit in your bra, I'm gonna be like, okay, you know better. I'm gonna be crying like a bitch. Yes,
Craze.
Wait. Yes,
Jayla,
because she knows I'm right.
Jayla, Craze. How long we've been best friends?
You're not wrong.
Craze. If out of 30 years, if Craze said, "Yo, Rick, here, put this under your balls," I would be like, why?
Yeah, he asked me why.
Like,
no, I'm with you on that. That's weird. That's weird.
Like, yo, chill, bro.
We girls do this.
Should tell you to put anything on your balls. You should be like, bro, here.
Always be doing stuff like that.
I mean, but that's not like, all right. So maybe it's because I hear bra, I think you're tucking it in, not, well, whatever. We'll move on.
No,
so what's O's creative? No, it's over. It's fine.
It's fine.
So I want actually Jessica Eye to look at this because give me
it's the picture that's right in the middle. That was the actual stage, and then he'll show like a cool video of him doing it.
He does like a photo.
He's so dope, and he's like
really dope.
You can see the second photo on the whatever side. That's one of the tables he designed. So if you want to do an evil eye table, this would be the guy to do it for you.
Yo, straight
out. Fire.
I'm gonna.
I need an esta carita table.
There you go.
This is the guy. To get a table from that dude.
So
So
let's
that's the
do.
idea of this segment.
Because For the Love of Jayla is way too long.
Here we go. Here
I
we
don't
go.
need too many people.
Oh, so let's end this segment. Oh, sponsored
Yeah,
by.
we can wrap it up right
ABC.
there. But this is the main thing that I enjoy about the segment the most. Like you even had your guests highlight somebody, and each of us shared a creator that we never knew before. So now we're gonna check that person out. But then what's been happening is when I post it, people start checking out those creators. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
you're just sharing information. Like you
For
see
sure.
so much stuff online that it's negative shit. Well, why can't you just share people that are creating dope shit, like positive shit? So that's the idea of the segment.
And not only that, we're uniting people, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, I'm gonna tell a
Everybody
quick
comes
story.
from different coasts and different places and different situations where
Yeah.
like guiding people to different things
Mhm.
is such a big deal. So that's why this is such a beautiful thing.
So I'm gonna say this real quick
Alright.
before we do the follow for the Love of Jayla segment. A 65-year-old woman hit me up and told me she was not aware of one of the creators we highlighted 2 weeks ago, and ordered several pieces from that
Yo.
person already. Everybody that we highlight adds us,
That's awesome.
reposts, and like hits us up like, "Yo, this was dope. I love the segment." So this segment is becoming a favorite. But we're moving on to For the Love of Jayla.
Oh,
So a few weeks ago, this young lady became not a few weeks, April something. She became
April
divorced.
13th. Listen, I'm clearly remembered of the day I got divorced. The
She
day
got
after
divorced.
my birthday, April 13th.
She got
After
divorced.
4 years of separation, a bitch
Oh, stay with
finally
us.
got divorced.
She got
Say hi.
divorced. And on January something,
I'm gonna get my
she
charger.
was like, I would love to find love. I want to date a Dominican man specifically. So Crazy and I said, we're gonna help you. We will find someone for you, or we'll help you find that person.
we're
So
gonna help you
created,
with that. Yeah, but
yeah, we created the segment. So Justin,
Jessica,
give us
I
the
need your
graphic.
help this week because they be throwing curveballs at me, good and bad, that I don't know.
Yo, I think we brought you some pretty good candidates, bro. I
Yes,
feel like
can we get
And
the
again,
first?
I said good and bad.
Can we get the graphics for it, Justin? Thank you.
do we have some graphics of our
Well, that's so now
We're
it's a
all
show.
candidates.
Okay, so today I want to do something different. I'm gonna actually introduce her co-host for her new show, but
that's cool.
Yes.
she's had several candidates so far. That's the first one, Tio Humberto. Do you
That's
see him, Jessica?
That's my dude.
Tio Humberto.
Oh, she sees them. I can see her in her smile.
Do we have a picture of AJ? Is AJ? We'll get a picture of AJ. We'll get a picture of Kacha.
AJ,
Oh, that's not AJ, but he
that's
was.
definitely not AJ.
He did
He was
message.
a runner-up. He was a runner-up.
He was interested.
I can't stand y'all. So right now it's AJ and then Cache.
But hold
Yo.
on, you've
And then
already
Tio
hinted that
Humberto.
AJ is winning the race.
Yeah,
AJ is winning the race.
So I'm
And
gonna.
I will say AJ's been a little attentive. You know,
Oh
he be
my
trying
God.
to check in. Like,
Wow. So should we cancel For the Love of Jayla?
Yeah, I think what are we doing then? We're wasting our fucking time over here.
What are we doing then?
excuse me. I said he's been attentive. I
Okay.
didn't say he was winning.
Okay. Have you guys gone on a date? I just want to ask that question.
No.
Okay,
No?
good. We need to be on the date. If you're gonna go on a date, we have to film it.
I would like to. No.
June
So
15th at the Monkey Room.
Hey!
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. We got to figure this one out. So we're gonna
Thank
talk
you.
about that. But
Thank
hey,
you, thank
what are
I
what
mean,
are we
as
doing?
long as he's still winning in the race, because y'all be throwing me curveballs. So
Hey.
I gotta be
No,
prepared.
today there
Because
will
what
be
do
no
I
blind
know?
date.
Maybe Rick will finally surprise me with the real rock or
Who
Nicky
knows?
Jam or
The Rock came onto the show. He wished you a happy birthday. What more do you want?
Yeah, what?
it sounded
I-
like Rick on a fucking bad day without drinking tea.
It was The Rock. So
It was the real
Jessica
rock.
Eye is here. She is also currently looking for love. But what tips can you give our poor Jayla when searching for love? She's
We don't know that-
considering the OnlyFans route also.
Hell yeah, I'm about to make some money. Fuck love. Give me
Yeah,
some
man.
money.
You should. I even say, guys, because let me tell you something. If I seen a guy that was worth me, like I was like, damn, I want to know what he looks like. I would I encourage men to do it. Like, I want to feel like I'm my online boyfriend experience is fulfilled. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
what's
let's
up, dude?
go.
How you doing today? Like,
Jessica,
did you get
I'm
new
about to
underwear? Like,
quote
did
my
you know what I mean?
favorite
Like,
movie
it's
of
the
all
same way. Like,
time.
I wish I had a guy like that, or they would embrace themselves that way too, because then they would see how good that feels. But my biggest advice for you, like, is like a man that cares about you is going to be willing to work for you. So whatever that means to make you feel comfortable and make you feel good, he's going to do that. So like the checking up stuff, like that's at least a check off the one box. Like, all right, you do one thing right. Like, now let's see if you can keep doing it. And then like
Yes.
my second thing is like, don't be in a rush to make sure you have all the answers. Like, it might take a couple weeks for you to actually see who someone really is. So, who you see this week might not be who you see next week when you do something he doesn't like, or you do something that, or like vice versa, right? Like, so you gotta wait it out. So I think that by nature, we're just so like, we all get so drawn to each other. And we're not saying like, look, if you want to sleep with them on the first night, I'm like, test drive that car, baby. You got to know if it works.
I think,
Hey,
But
and
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying, know
quote.
that there's going to be levels to all the different things.
So I
hey.
think you literally just, and I'm gonna take a quote from my favorite movie of all time, other than The Little Mermaid, because I can't really quote that one that much. It's not really good. We just became best friends. You just became my wing woman.
Yo,
No.
So in this situation, obviously, like I got different pretenders. I just went through a divorce, 4-year separation, and I did it the real old school Latina way. Like, I'm not getting into a relationship with anybody until divorce is final. I can have fun, ooh, 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 he, and we could kiki, all whatever you want. I don't care what language y'all speak, but we can have a good time and talk. But it's not going to be anything full on and serious. I have a daughter. I have my old school family. I have the whole, line of like, you're still married, even though you're not married, but like you're still married. There's still a title. So I've been going through all of those like realistic difficulties. And then to make it worse, me and baby daddy are in a place where we're doing really good co-parenting. But I also have to have him on training wheels in the sense of like, things aren't going to change, pero I got a new life. So there's a lot of different factors to that. And I know a lot of guys, no offense to the males on the show, it's been a little different. But as females, we do feel that pressure of like having to like feel a certain way, have a certain image, fulfill certain
And
guidelines.
it's important. You have a child, so you got to make sure the example that you're giving. Like, my best friend is Puerto Rican. Her son is 15 years old. She just started dating. The baby daddy was gone in prison for 13 years.
hey.
So she didn't date, and she's kind of in the same thing. Like, she's finally dating. She's like, I kind of met this guy, like, but he don't get to meet Danny. You know what I mean? Like, she's not willing to introduce to her friends until he's serious enough about her that she feels that she can do that. And I think that you're going towards the right steps. Like, just don't let anybody else change the mentality that you have that is going to work to make you happy in the long run. Or put an impression on your child, or even you. Like, that's.
So I know for me, it's been really hard living in this new type of world because I feel like as the millennials, Gen Z and the older generation, we fall right in the weird middle. So we either lean this way or we lean that way. So there's that weird in between where we lean.
I would like to show Jessica Eye some photos of our leading candidate and get some thoughts.
Wait. Before we do that,
wait. No, hold on a second. No,
That's
Justin, let's go with the first
That's one of your
Let's go with
guys?
the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. That's AJ. Yo,
can we get
That's the guy you're
the
going
other
out
two? Can we get the other two? Boom, there's another one.
I can't. You guys got the best pictures of
That's
AJ.
the same guy.
Yes. So hold on. Let's get rid of the graphic now.
I mean,
Jessica,
but visually, it's like, hey, look, visually he's good, but you got to still keep working at the kinks.
so do you want me to bring him on?
Good job.
Do you want me to bring him on? We can have him on right
Wait,
now.
now?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What do you mean? Go to the... You see?
You see?
You see?
That's not fair.
Run
We've been on the show. The show should be over
Hey,
in 15
this is
minutes. We've
for
been
the
on
love-
for an hour and a half. I gotta go potty. Let
This
me
is-
live.
This is for the love of Jayla.
This is for the Love of Jayla segment. Where are you going? You
We
got
did the
embarrassed?
whole segment around you, and now you want to. That's the only time you want to turn your camera on.
So the first time, can we get the Theo Umberto graphic, Justin? I'm sorry.
Yeah, this was her first initial suitor.
This was when Justin can bring him on. Oh, Gigi's joined us.
Gigi just joined.
She's the brand new co-host of For the Love of
Hi.
Jayla. Gigi,
I
but
was
you're
like,
like
can you guys see me?
you're
Am I
sideways, sweetie.
down?
You,
Yeah, your turn. Your
Sorry,
turn.
hold on.
you gotta
hold
take
on.
the lock
Sorry.
off and flip it the other way. Take the lock off and flip it the other way.
Yeah, if you take the lock off your phone,
How do
like
I
the-
do
The
that?
screen lock. Just
Okay.
scroll down on the right hand side.
oh yeah, if you gotta.
Okay.
Boom.
Here I am.
There you go.
Jayla ran away.
Guys.
So, Justin, can you blow up the Umberto for
Oh,
Jessica
let's
Eye,
go.
please?
So this
Please.
was Jayla. This is the first guy that volunteered. So this was actually one of our the Rick H show. This is what Rick says. I really don't believe Rick.
I did no. First of all,
On the
one of our
internet.
viewers emailed me and said, "Listen, my uncle, he's really interested."
I think Rick made this whole shit up, but I'll
Hold on.
let him cook. Go ahead, bro.
My uncle's really interested. He's an inspiring. He's an inspiring musician. First of all, we didn't even say that on the show. He's really interested.
I don't like
He
this.
would love to date Jayla. So
I
he
don't
was
like
the first candidate. Now can we show the picture of AJ?
I don't like making fun of old guys.
And then we came back and boom, we brought this guy for her. So you can understand why she's
Woo, she's a little flustered, but
a little
hey,
flustered.
AJ's about it.
Ooh, Jayla.
AJ
Yeah.
is about it.
So let's remove the graphic. Gigi is here.
GG.
Hi,
Welcome to
guys.
the team. Welcome to the show.
Let's
Can
go.
I introduce her though?
Super
No.
happy.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh
No?
God, Jayla.
Who said no?
Yes.
All right.
First intro.
So my first intro. It's not my first. No. I really do want to introduce somebody that I really I've worked with before in different realms where we weren't supposed to cross paths, and we did.
Okay.
And she has, even though I feel like we're almost 10 years apart, we don't feel like it.
So what's the real difference? Jayla's 30. I'm gonna say
think we're
34.
10,
Gigi, how old are you?
we're like 9
I'm
years
24.
apart. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm 33. So we're like 9 years
Okay.
apart.
Jayla's 36. So okay.
Fuck you. I'm 33.
Leave Jayla alone.
Jayla looks like J-Lo. I still get carded, so fuck you.
For the love of Jayla with GG.
No, but seriously, in all the real terms, I don't really like working with a lot of people. I'm really selective on the teams that I work with. One of the reasons why I joined the Rick H show was
Why'd you
because
join us?
the team was amazing. Craze,
Aw.
Rick, Justin, Aaron's, everybody was just so amazing, and I felt so at home with the team that wasn't my own, and I couldn't say no to the opportunity to joining. And then being given the opportunity to expand and do a spinoff and then bring my own people in. And it's hard to select the people you choose in your own circle.
She no longer is your people.
Yeah.
She's our
joined-
people.
She
She's
joined the
always
family.
mine.
Everybody's people now.
Part of our team
Anyways,
now.
anyways,
Now,
but no,
Jayla.
on some real shit, like on some real shit, to have people you
Gigi's
can
part of
trust,
Uptown Live.
but to enjoy people that can be a part of your life and also grow with you and build with you is a really big
Yeah.
deal, especially as females. And
Okay.
I know Jessica can agree on that because a lot of females, we are meant to be catty and nasty towards each other on purpose. A lot of like our companies, our people, our males, our like colleagues want that cattiness because it means money, it means viewership, it means a
don't
lot
know.
more than what it is.
I don't want that
Hold
shit.
on. But hold on. But this is like in this look. There's a straight line right here. There's 3 girls, top to bottom.
Hey, I like this
On the
dude. I like
top,
this
me in
dude.
So-
the middle, Gigi on the bottom. But
I'm gonna interrupt this.
I just wanna say
soliloquy.
thank you, Gigi, for being a part of this. Thank you for like your experience, your hard work, because I know you
Yeah.
busted your ass in the very few years you've been there, which is why I brought you on to this amazing growing team that we have. Because we do have a great fucking team, and these guys are amazing, and I
You
can't
cursing
wait
on
for
me.
the Love of Jayla.
Word up.
Okay, great.
Like
So
the Brady Bunch.
premieres Tuesday, July 6th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So our guest is Jessica Eye today. I don't know how long we have her on here. I know she's ready to get her sushi on and all that stuff. But
Sushi
I'm
sounds
definitely
good.
hungry.
but
Love it.
Jessica
Love
did
that.
say earlier she took the night off, so we had a little bit of
but
time.
I gotta double check. I don't want to burn bridges
him.
before
Yeah.
So this is for the Love of Jayla. These 2 young ladies. Jessica Eye says she's interested in being your guest, but she got to see what you guys are putting together first.
Yeah, we gotta see
So
what's up.
get your numbers up first.
We might do a segment called for the Love of Jessica. Like
What?
we have to find her a nice little fucking
Let's
dope
go.
Oh,
Hey,
I
we
might
could do
start a
something.
new
Hey,
dating
you're launching
page.
on my fight week. Let's use this. Let's use
You-
that
you
publicity
are-
since you're launching
yes,
on
you
fight
are.
week. I'll help you push you on my fight week.
let's
You
go.
put people on, right? Oh, stop.
And this
Yeah,
is
my dog-
what real women empowerment is. Real women that really do believe in each other and that will support
Word.
each other no matter what.
So I have
Yeah.
one more MMA
Word up.
question that has nothing to do with For the Love of Jayla.
With Jada.
Recently, a young lady who was cutting weight passed out on the scale. And I wanted to, Jessica Eye says her weight's on point. And that's an important thing when you're doing the weight cutting. How'd you feel about that? Specifically, seeing she almost fell on the scale when they were.
I don't know if you saw the one
that was so
I
serious.
did. I had that. I had one that was similar to that. Like, so when I saw that picture of her, I'm glad they pulled the fight. Like, cause that same thing happened to me. I was on the scale and they asked me to stand up and I literally I couldn't stand. And that was before I got my gallbladder removed and knew what was going on. So like cutting weight is one thing, but when you get to the point that you can't stand and you're like that, something is much higher. Something bigger is going on. Something else is happening. So it kind of hurt me for them. And like when I told other people, like when I kind of slammed media people and I was like, man, you didn't even care. Like nobody asked me. You all were there. Every media person. Like you guys get your credentials, like you're at the Waynes. There's tons of these people call me their friend. They say, Jessica, you are my homie. I care about you. Nobody reached out to me and was like, hey girl, like I've never seen you in 20 plus professional fights. I've never seen you look that way. And nobody has. No, I've never even seen myself that way. So for me to see someone else like that, I reached out to people and I was like, hey man, you guys got to make sure she's all right. Like, from experience with me and what happened with me, that means that something is actually really wrong with her. So, and that's male or female, you know what I mean? Like we got to look out for each other. We've gotten like, whatever if it's political, if it's fucking whatever it may be, we're still people. Like let's not forget that. Like if you see someone sick, you see someone hurt, you see something bad, like do the right thing. Because ultimately the right thing does not care whether or not you're black, you're white, you're political, or anything. Right is right.
I might sound really ignorant. And I know like a lot of, and especially moving, because I come from Florida. Florida has like 0 unions for anything. They don't give a fuck.
MMA union, that's not gonna happen. They've tried that a bunch of times.
They pay for play.
Yeah,
and
it'll never happen.
But that's what I'm saying. So as a female in
they
the
did
UCF,
get a class action
in
suit against
MMA,
they did
in all of that, like, is there a difference? Is there a buildup? Is there like, because that's hard. You know what I mean? Obviously, males train different than females.
You had said, these women are probably more cattier.
But we also tolerate more than males do, because obviously we're magical creatures and
Oh,
we can
I'm
give
hearing
birth
you.
and nobody else can. But
So
realistically,
So-
we handle a lot more pain in a different way that we
Yeah.
can actually
Yeah,
realistically
absolutely. It's
portray.
clinically proven a woman has a higher pain tolerance than a man.
Facts.
That's not even
100%.
almost what it is.
Facts.
But the issue that comes around with it is that we are still in this situation where we don't want to come together. The women probably in this sport are worse than any females in any other sport. They do not lift one another up. If you're lucky enough to have another crew or another girl in this sport that is willing to like be there for you, and that way you're lucky. You know what I mean? Like there's very few of us. There's been me and a couple other that I've actually gotten along with, but most of the girls don't have each other's back. You know what I mean? You got the guys looking out for the girls more than the girls are looking out for the girls in this way. And that's what
crazy.
made me like really realize like if I can't like I'm cooler with more women outside in the industry than I am that are in the industry, you know, in that way. Like it is. So as for union, no, it'll never happen, unfortunately.
But
We're
I think,
years
but I
away
think
from
that's
it.
a
Maybe
big
one day.
deal. I think that's a big deal for you to even speak about because you like no like not to knock anybody else out, but like you're advocate at this point. You're a big female speaking on like what it is to really go through what you're going through, and like no offense to the guys, but like it's different from a female's perspective because we deal with a lot of different things, whether it's in radio and MMA, in sports, in anything that we work through. So like, you know, it's a big deal. So like, what would you love to see maybe as a future? Because I did see like Miss Universe, they tried to do a whole cute little thing, but I saw recently that there was a fight where the two girls, one of the girls gave her a rose.
that was a while ago, and it was when Rose Namajunas was
I hate
fighting.
to say it,
But
but
that was
I think
a
we
big
go back.
deal. That was a
I
big
think when we go
deal.
back to our own animal instinct as people, that the women, we're the hunters, man. We hunt prizes. We do
Lioness
these
is
things. So
doing
I
the
think by
hunting.
nature, unfortunately, us. I don't know if you guys watched that Micaiah when the fox did the life of the lioness and like seeing that. So I think by nature, unfortunately, us as women, we're very we find a few that we like to, you know, converse with, or females that we run with, and that's it. Like we find our clan in that way, and I think that's how it's always gonna be. Unfortunately, I think we're getting more to the point where we're getting more women who are willing to support each other. But we're also like we're in a new stage. Women never used to be able to make money off of them without being called names, right? We have OnlyFans, so I can make money off of my own self without people calling me names. Like we're in a stage where we're seeing women be able to be in different positions without demeaning a guy. Like it has nothing to do with like, oh, this guy's not good enough or other girls aren't good enough. It just means like she's the best for the job and we're gonna let her do it. And because not because she's just a female, but because she's a person, it just so happens she's a chick. You know what I mean? So I think we are getting in better stages nowadays.
The women's MMA fights are now 100% more entertaining than the
100%.
men's fights. 1,000%. Jessica Eye will be
We're
facing
main eventing all the time.
Jennifer Maya at UFC 264 on July 10th. That's her next fight. Jessica, thank you for coming back onto the
I'm ready.
podcast. You already know you're part of our family. There's some conversations
Jessica,
that have
I'm
to
gonna
happen
DM you. We need
off
to
the
talk
air.
about some OnlyFans stuff.
There's besides the
DM me.
OnlyFans
I'll go
that
to my own. I'm gonna go to my other.
okay. So besides her, there's some other conversations we need to have off the air
Hell yeah.
that we will.
I've been trying to avoid this whole for the love of
Best
Jayla
of-
segment right now.
Best of luck on your fight on July 10th. I fully expect the W. Just your mental space and your
Don't worry, Rick. I'm gonna
energy
fly
is
out.
completely
I'm
different.
gonna
They
fly out to
removed the
Vegas. And I'm
marijuana
gonna get
off the
some
banned
behind the
substance
scenes.
list fully, and my
So-
fight's here in Vegas. So
Let's
if there's any
go.
care packages you want to send my way,
No,
Yes,
I'll
we
have
have
that's
to.
that's
you.
exactly
Jessica, I'm
Talk
gonna
about it.
where
deliver
you're
your
getting.
care packages personally. 'Cause
That's
I'm
Jayla's
the
gonna
exactly
deliver.
what you're getting.
part
So
of my team.
Let's
You
go,
heard?
please.
Thank
Jayla's gonna deliver.
you for being on the show.
I'm
for
right
the
by
second
the
time.
Raiders Stadium. We'll pick you up from the airport.
Let's go.
You're welcome back to
Thank
come back
you.
on
I
anytime.
appreciate it. Next
Enjoy
time
the
you
rest
guys are
of your
ever in
night.
Vegas, I feel like we
100%.
gotta. Thank you.
I
We
And
gotta
feel
please-
meet up
bad
for
for
a
not
burger
hitting you up
and
in
food
Vegas the last
and
time I went. Now
all the
I gotta go back to Vegas just to hit you up.
Let's go. And
100%.
we expect to win because I'm definitely putting $300 on you to win.
Let's go. I swear you, I even said it. I want, like, I wish it was legal enough to bet on myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna put it.
Yo,
I'm
we'll
gonna
do it
bet the
for you.
fucking house on
We got
myself
you.
for
We'll
once.
We'll do it for you.
And
We'll do it for you.
It's legal
I mean
on our side. Between Jersey and Vegas, we legal.
We'll do it for you.
I got some contacts in Vegas too. We'll work something out.
Oh, you
Jessica,
guys
Thank
have
you
a
for
great
coming
night. 100% on your fight. Good
Thanks,
luck.
guys.
I expect a
Thank
W.
you.
We'll all be
Thank you.
watching.
Great talk.
Nice meeting you, Jess.
Thanks,
Jess,
guys. Talk
I'm gonna DM you.
Oh.
So that was Jessica Eye, UFC Flyweight. I think she's number 8 in the rankings right now. She was number 1 when we interviewed her last year. The fight didn't go her way, but we are back to For the Love of Jayla.
Whoa, I think we lost O, but we also thank
We
O.
lost O, but we want to thank O for doing the segment with us.
And Jayla's drinking a lot of water right now.
I
So
feel like
there's a
Gigi.
ton of
I feel
announcements.
like
that's
shit's
coming.
gonna get real right now, so I'm just gonna drink water.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta let Gigi say something real quick. I want to
There's a
know.
ton of announcements going on here. Gigi, welcome to the team. I'm sorry
Let's
you
go,
came in the
welcome.
middle of
No, I
chaos.
love it.
Let's
I love
go.
it. If I'm
We lit.
honest, I don't know what's happening, but you guys are like breaking up and
Oh, it's the
delayed, so
AirPods.
I'm like catching
It's the
up 5
AirPods.
seconds later.
I just
Is it?
realized this.
Should I
Yes,
put on
because
my regular headphones?
O's been wearing AirPods. Jessica I
Alright,
just
hold
had AirPods, and you're wearing AirPods, and I hear the little. So it's the
Yeah,
AirPods. It's because
it's
it's
the
the
AirPods.
Bluetooth.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
But
Damn, I was trying to
July.
have my AirPods and be bougie, but never mind.
You're trying to be
Hold on.
cute.
We
I was
trying
trying to
to
be.
catch you. I get it.
AirPods.
You
You
got
said
this.
Let me
she's
see if
trying
this
to
is
be
better.
cute tonight. And mind you, I'm
Hello?
over here breaking my hair.
Oh, you sound way better now.
Way better.
I
Much
gotta
better.
lower my headset.
Much better.
Oh yeah, now
So-
you guys sound good.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you guys. I'm really excited to be a part of the team.
Let's go.
So Justin, can we show Gigi some of the candidates real quick before we get into the segment completely?
Have you got a sense for what we're doing with Jayla?
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Tio Humberto looks like one of my uncles.
Yo,
like a
Oh!
family friend.
He might
Every
be. He
Dominican
might be.
has a. Every
He might
Dominican
be
has
your
a family
Theo,
friend
bro.
who looks like that.
Yo, he might be your Theo.
Wait, so were you the one that sent us Humberto's picture?
Hey,
No, I did not.
Was
I
that
wouldn't
you?
do you like that,
Wait,
Jayla.
in all fairness, Gigi is Dominican.
that's what I'm saying. Is that you?
I wouldn't do Jayla like that. But I do
Damn.
have a family friend that looks like that. So
Oh wait,
Yo.
do you have
Jay-
someone that is interested in our Jennifer Sandoval?
Hey, that's a good question.
Wow.
First of all, wait.
Put out my whole government name.
I think we're asking Gigi a lot of different questions at the same time, right? Gigi, welcome to the show.
Crazy, you go
Welcome
first.
to the time. I'll break it down for you. So we basically, I think that we worked out kind of what we wanted to do with the show. We want to let Jayla have her creative vision. She's brought you in to add your creative vision. But let me lay out for you, first of all, what Rick and I originally were requested to do, right?
okay.
Let me paint a picture for you.
Requested by Jayla.
Right? Let me paint a picture for you. It's April 13th, right? Jayla gets out of the courthouse in Miami, drives straight home to the Rick H show. She takes 2 hits from her vape, and she gets on the Rick H show, and she declares, "Hey y'all, I'm now divorced. That means I'm
No,
ready.
it was before she got
I'm
divorced.
back
though.
on the market." And so we're like, "What? You about to date?" We actually been doing this 90-day fiance
She
thing.
just mentioned on
And-
this episode she's doing the OnlyFans too. So
Right? I didn't even know this.
Ay, Dios
She
mío.
announces new things that
Jessica
she's doing.
can do OnlyFans, get no naked pictures, and making 6 figures. Bitches, what's up? I will show
That's what
my.
I'm saying. But look,
Wanna see
what
my
I'm saying,
feet?
I'm trying to give you some context
no,
about the roller coaster ride that we've been on with Jayla for the last couple months, right? So she tells us that she wants us to find love
true
for her.
love.
True love, because she wants to be on 90 Day. We want her to be on 90 Day Fiance. She wanted to be on 90 Day Fiance, and she wants to find true love. So all of our goals align, and we're like, yes, we could get behind this, Jayla. We are gonna find you the perfect mate. We brought her some dope candidates. Tio Humberto. We introduced her to AJ. We have George, he's in the mix, and Chang, who I'm gonna pay a visit to in July. And
Chang's not too far.
He's based out of Santiago.
Why does she have to date somebody in DR?
Well, she requested that. She said she wanted someone from DR.
I just want. That's the reason that I'm saying.
Wait.
I'm trying to move somebody here on my dime, so they can
you're trying to get somebody their papeles.
Yes.
Exactly, yes.
So Gigi, do you have someone?
Love me for what I can give them, because obviously my love is not enough.
I got a few Theos that have been deported that they try.
That's what I'm trying to say. Look. So let me keep. I'm just. You understand why I'm trying to give you some context? All right, so look, before I'm almost
all
done.
of y'all right now.
I'm almost done. So the final piece of the puzzle is that we brought her all these dope candidates, and then after a couple weeks, she threw us this weird curveball and said, "You know what? I'm actually looking for maybe a girlfriend too." And then she propositioned one of our other guests, for a throuple, right? She wanted to be a throuple with them. So I'm confused. So I'm confused about what Jayla actually wants, and that's why I'm so happy that you've joined the team, because I think we need some more female energy in here to help us figure this out with Jayla.
Well,
welcome to Jayla. I hope that I provided some context.
Jayla, let Craze finish.
That was a good.
So
is it a good synopsis?
That was great.
Can I say my point?
That was great.
Okay.
So I'm the only one.
I feel like I'm caught up.
Good.
I'm the only one that's had conversations with Gigi outside of you guys, outside of Jayla, right? I told you to get ready, and yes, it's Jayla's show, but you're gonna be
we need you first.
You're gonna be the Johnny Law of that show.
Yeah, we need you to. That's why we wanted to have this meeting live. Also, this is our verbal contract. This is how we do contracts. We just people.
This is Gigi. Gigi, this is
What's up, Gigi? How you doing?
Yeah, you're gonna learn that the way we do contracts is we put people on the spot on the show, and then they agree.
Yeah, you can't deny it.
And then now we have a verbal contract. So look,
all right, but
what we want from Jayla, from you to add to the show, is your input, your voice, and really to help us understand what the fuck Jayla is looking for.
Yes.
If I find Jayla the perfect match, do I get like a 10K reward? Like, what do I get?
We got a reward.
Hold on.
We have a reward.
Crazy.
Dominican, y'all.
We have a reward.
Crazy. Hold on a second.
Where's my bag go?
Hold on, Crazy. We didn't fully divulge. So we have a great relationship with Discovery. Discovery is the show that produces somebody's TV's on. I can hear myself. I hate my voice. So Discovery is the show that produces 90 Day Fiance, and we can possibly film Jayla in DR meeting her future husband and possibly put it on 90 Day Fiance.
That's the goal.
So that's the goal.
That'll be dope.
So Dominican a Theo, wait, hold on, Craze. You know we gotta stop everything when Benny Banks drops.
Benny Banks
drops a comment. He says, "Gigi, what's up?
Hi, Benny Banks.
Mind your fucking business, Benny. What is this?
Benny, you can't love Jayla and love Gigi, stupid. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. That was a strong what's up to Gigi.
Yeah, it was. I think there was like some meaning behind it.
That's what.
Wait, guys, my headphone's breaking up again.
It's okay.
Man. All right.
Okay, now I hear you guys good.
Good. So we want to hear what you think about our proposition. There will be, not a reward, but let's say,
can y'all like at least
an incentive?
Gigi, you get your own show after this.
There is a surprise.
Can I get some lunch money, some dinner money,
some petty cash? We can figure
whatever you want. Whatever you want.
We can figure some petty cash.
I can send you some merch. I can send you some ADC merch.
All right. I love me some clothes.
See? There you go. Boom.
Wait. I still haven't gotten anything. What the fuck?
Well, Gigi will get it first.
I know. Two people just got shit before you.
Jayla.
Hold on a second.
You got your own show. Jayla,
hold on. You got your own show.
Gigi, you got a show.
Gigi.
All right.
I mean, Jayla,
Dime.
relax. Gigi, send me your address so I can give it to O so I can send you a
All
package.
right.
Jayla, relax.
Yeah.
Yours will get there when it gets there.
Yeah, one day.
Okay, guys. So first things first, right? Jayla, I have a
Damn,
confession.
I
Jayla,
don't
I
love
have a
Jayla.
confession.
I'm just saying, what's up, Gigi? Benny Banks. Wow,
Jayla,
Wow.
I have a confession for you.
wow.
Oh shit.
Let's
My
go.
Funko, I'm looking forward to the love of Jayla. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
yay.
Yes.
We
Let's
look
go.
All
forward
right,
to it too.
Gigi, what's your confession? Because you ain't saying this
All right,
shit
Jay.
earlier.
Right? Let's
Jay, first things first. First things first. I
tell 'em.
don't think you need a Dominican in your life. I think that's the
Okay.
first thing we should take out.
go. Okay.
Why
don't
not?
know.
Why you canceling us out?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like
I'm
this energy.
canceling
right now.
all the Dominicans.
What?
Can we
Jayla
get
needs
another-
un parcero.
Can we get
Jayla
another
needs un
picture of our
parcero.
Janice up, please? Justin,
Hey,
give me AJ, the whole screen. Dominicano.
AJ's
Look
what?
at this.
AJ's Dominican.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jayla needs un colombiano.
Nah.
Somebody
What?
who's-
No.
Guys,
Colombiano.
Jayla
No.
does not eat a Dominican. No.
Crazy.
Slander. That's slander.
Look at the other photo. What's
Come
up?
on, look at this. Look at this.
Y'all just want AJ to win so bad.
No. Hold on a second.
I
Hold on.
mean, AJ.
Look at this beautiful guy.
Look at that beautiful sword. So let me just say this, right?
I'm not gonna say it's a run for the money.
Craze.
For
Craze. I'm
AJ.
sorry. This show is gonna be on.
AJ,
Wait.
look, AJ's because
Wait.
he's beautiful. Because
Craze.
AJ is gorgeous.
Craze
But
Boogie. Jayla, hold on.
Listen,
Craze Boogie. For the love of Jayla. That's on Uptown Live TV, right?
I think it will be.
Yeah, it will be. So okay. So can we cancel it before I get started?
It might have to, right? I mean, the thing is if we find love,
the problem is that AJ is like beautiful.
that's what I'm saying. We might have
Yeah.
to cancel.
Pero,
But look, in the meantime,
wait. Let me finish.
go ahead. Tell me.
But Cache
Yo, that's
fix
true.
me see
everything
Cache.
in my house.
He definitely will.
Well,
Like
let me tell you this.
He can merengue. He can fix everything in my house.
He'll
So
definitely
Can I get the solo
hard.
screen, Justin?
he'll definitely unclog your sink.
Can I get the solo screen, Justin? And I'll bring
You know,
Cache
at
on next
the
week.
end of the day, I'm still old school Latina.
I get it, Jada, but Cache did text me, and he was super disappointed that you
Yeah.
agreed
Yeah.
to this segment and this show.
He's heartbroken.
He's heartbroken. He does not want to date you anymore.
Yeah.
He even mailed
You
me.
shouldn't have left me 2 years
He
ago.
mailed me the
for some
keys.
bitch from La Factoría.
Hold on. He mailed me the keys for apartment 4B, so I got
Yeah.
your keys
Thank
when you
God,
get
I
to New
gotta
York.
get my shit out.
Yeah.
So-
Jayla.
That's it,
So Cache is out of the running. He saw a picture of AJ and he was like, no,
Hello.
coño, con ese tipo, ¿quién puede?
Oh, ¿quién va a poder con este tipo?
So, what do you think? O's here. Oh, what do you think? Honest opinion. You're thrown into the fire right now.
I mean,
honest opinion. My honest opinion.
Yes.
what do you think Jayla wants? in a
At
man?
least tell me if you're gonna come into this, you have like at least an extra candidate, especially since Cache fell out.
You need more candidates? Oh,
We got EJ though.
I
Yeah,
could come up. I
more
could come up.
candidates. You think
I could
a
come
bitch
up.
like me with a divorce and a single mother's gonna just settle? I own a mortgage. I own 2 cars. I have a place in New York and Miami. Like,
let's go.
So O was talking. O got a
So
candidate.
I could come up. I could come up with somebody, but fucking AJ looks amazing.
That's what I'm
saying
trying to
this
say.
as a dude. Yo, as a dude, I look at his pictures and I'm like, fuck.
You just like how?
So let me just name the
them
stats.
strong ass cheekbones.
First of all,
Yo, his jawline crazy. Look like he's John Bravo in his jaw.
first of all,
Yo.
Gigi, let me
That's
just tell you
crazy.
our Genesis stats, right? He's from New York. He's Dominican.
Okay.
Most of his life he spent in Florida, where
Okay.
Jayla's
Your
from.
cousin.
They're divorced, both of them, and they have kids around the same age. So
Oh.
tell me they not gonna like. They have similar interests, similar likes. That's why I made that blind date, and they both. I'm gonna
How
say
did
it
the
on
blind
air.
date go though?
I'm gonna say it on air. They both hit me up afterwards.
It was pretty good. We got the
individually. Individually, they both hit me up.
And
So
they said good job, Brick.
It was a really good random ass blind
Jayla
date.
was
Her
blushing.
face. Her face says it all. I'm
Jayla
not
was
gonna
blushing
say.
for 20
Yeah,
minutes
she
straight.
cheesing. Yo,
A thousand.
So then,
Dude.
Jay, if you like homie, then girl,
Right?
don't have me
what are
waste
we
all my
doing?
Theo's time if you already
What
found
are
the
we
love of
doing?
your life.
Melanie was on the
Right?
show trying to pitch Theo Leo, and then Theo Leo fell off. Theo Leo fell off the
Yo, Leo
wayside
fell
when
off, bro.
when
Yeah.
AJ
I
came
think
on.
Melanie and I will have fun with Theo Leo, pero
That's her uncle. Why would she have fun
Yeah,
with him?
what are you talking about?
J-Lo,
What are you talking?
no, bro, we can't dance bachata merengue
Oh, okay.
at the house and have some fucking.
Yeah, but the way you said that,
What's wrong with y'all? Mal pensados, bro. You
I'm
see?
just
All right.
saying.
All right. Yeah, where's my
Okay.
And what
No,
does
we're-
AJ do for a living?
So he's an actor. He has been on Law and Order, FBI Wanted. He's been on
So he's not a chapeador.
it's a couple. No, definitely not. No.
He got his own
Man,
money.
he's got a
okay.
college degree. He's got his own bread.
Love that.
He's athletic.
He works for
fan.
himself. He's his own boss. So he's an actor. He has a job where
Jayla,
he's able to maintain
sis.
himself.
Monkey Room, June 15th.
So
First
June
live
15th.
date. No, just kidding.
Yo,
June-
so
June
what Jayla's saying
15th.
is that she's giving us permission live on air to
Yes.
to record a
The
first date
date?
with AJ June 15th
Do
live.
we have
on
permission?
Monkey
I mean, I'm gonna
This
speak
is
Yeah,
a
to
verbal
him.
I got
contract.
permission.
I'm
Room.
gonna
That's what I
speak to
heard.
him.
That's what I heard her say.
He's probably working right now, but I'm gonna speak to him.
You guys have permission.
Damn.
June 15th, we can have our first
No.
live date if he
No.
agrees, because I'm not going to force nobody
Okay,
into
we'll get
anything.
confirmation. Consent is very important. We'll get confirmation.
Of
from AJ.
course.
Yes, verbal
I
and written
do.
and
I-
video
I
cassette.
want to
also.
see what he plans for the first date because
Oh,
that could be
no.
a make it or break it situation.
Well,
I'm planning
you're
the first
you're
date.
gonna meet him that day.
You're not the one dating her. He has to
Gee,
plan the
that's
first
what
date.
happens when you have brothers planning your shit.
Wait,
My,
we-
No,
my
I
two
need
little
AJ
big
to plan
brothers want to plan everything.
No. AJ's
Wait,
gonna
Gigi,
plan
you're
it.
saying that AJ should plan it?
He's gonna plan it.
He's
but
the
me
one
and Chris-
dating her, so he needs to put his creativity together.
Yeah,
and be like,
he
okay,
is. No,
Okay,
he
I
is.
see that.
He is.
I see that.
He is.
That's
But me
good.
and Craze will be at the restaurant or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all
we're
gonna
gonna
be in the
help.
back table. Pa' allá
We're gonna
We-
help, and we're gonna be there live.
We're gonna be there feeding lines.
Yeah, AJ's gonna have an earpiece in, and we're gonna be.
Uh-huh.
Don't be like compliment her
All day.
hair. Compliment her hair.
So you're gonna meet him that day. So I'm gonna ask you that day because we're filming an episode that
I'm gonna
day.
be there too. I'm gonna be there
And-
too.
So now
Let's go.
that you're a member of the whole team, I can pull you onto the desk and ask you what you thought of him. So
Yeah.
we have that to look forward to. So June 15th, the Monkey Room to celebrate a whole bunch
Monkey.
of accomplishments and a whole bunch of stuff that we're working on.
Everything. It's gonna be a fucking Rick H show extravaganza.
July
I will
6th
be there.
is the premiere of For the Love of Jayla
Woo.
at 7 p.m. live on YouTube and Facebook.
Yes.
And then at 8 o'clock is season 9 premiere of the Rick A Show with Craze plus new guest hosts.
Woo.
And I will just
Let's
say
go.
that
Hold
all
on, let
of
me
us-
finish. I'm not done with the announcement. I'm not
Oh
down.
my
I'm not
God,
done with the
on your
announcement.
announcement.
September of 2021. Craze Boogie will also season 10. Craze won't be on the Rick A Show. He's gonna be doing his own show.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the Rick H show will finally be the Rick H show.
No, it won't. It'll just be two different people. So October 16th is the 2021 Lion Podcast Awards. We're nominated for 6 awards. So that's gonna be
Damn.
that's the last announcement.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
That's 3 days after my birthday.
It is.
man. Hey, let's go.
Okay.
Libra gang.
Good vibras.
So I just want to say thank you all for tonight's episode. It was super fun. Jessica Eye is always incredible to have on. We had her on previously. Gigi, welcome to the
Yeah, thank you
Familia.
guys.
One more announcement
So
from me. I'm
excited.
doing for
Go ahead.
mental health awareness.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You're
Go ahead.
having another baby?
Absolutely not. But go ahead.
Sorry. I got mad
Um,
excited for no reason. Sorry.
So, for Mental Health Awareness Month, I'm doing a workshop with my guy Marino. So we're doing some the Sneaker Talk Club. It's another project that I work on. We're gonna have a workshop for men's mental health. May 30th. We're gonna plug it again. I think we should have a flyer. I thought we were gonna have one today, but we should have a flyer in the next couple of days. But for men's mental health, I don't know if that's what it's gonna be called. but don't quote me on that. But that's what it's about. May 30th, Sneaker Talk Club. Let's get it.
Yo,
So then
I'm
I'm gonna make
crazy.
my announcement. I'm doing July 30th to 31st. I'm doing what's called Culture Arcade, and it's all gaming and tech, people of color, which is highlighting all of our amazing people in gaming and color, Black, Asians, Latinos.
Let's go.
And I'm running the point of show for our Latino side of things. So I'm really excited.
We're not
It's
invited.
July. Yes, you are invited.
Where is this? Where's it
Bro,
happening?
like, he be talking all this shit.
Where's it
Pero,
happening?
July 30th, 31st
In Los Angeles.
in Los Angeles.
Are we invited,
Craze?
Craze? Are we getting flown to LA and putting up in a room?
Hey,
First class.
I might be moving to LA.
I don't need first class. I mean, if you fly me out, put me up in a room, and
We're gonna do
Okay,
a live
cut me a check, I'm
podcast.
good.
Listen to me. We're gonna do a live podcast, the Rick H Show,
wait, we
from
are?
LA
I didn't know that.
for the show.
That's
And
gross.
I'm doing, yeah, y'all don't need.
And I'm getting
Es
paid.
que Rick no me deja hablar a mí,
I'm
conchale.
getting paid.
I didn't know I was getting a check
I don't
though.
want to be like conchale del diablo, maldito hijo puta. Like I'm
Tell
getting
'em.
Colombian, Dominican,
Okay,
Puerto
go
Rican
ahead.
all at the same damn time.
Tell them about
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus.
Tú me vas a dejar hablar, coño.
I want you to finish. So then Oka say his
No, but
piece.
for seriously, like I'm gonna have a bunch of our people, anybody who's in Latino gaming and any of that. I think it's a big deal culturally for us to have an event in tech, in gaming, and a big spectrum like this. And like I'm even blessed and grateful to be a part of it because obviously everybody knows me as lifestyle, Latino music,
Crazy,
in
writing
urban
something down?
music, and
What
a
you
whole
wrote?
lot of things. But please, like Cultural Arcade, July 30, 31st. A lot of us, I want all of our people to come in and show them what
We're
we
doing
really
an
got.
episode on this. The Rick A Show.
Let's go.
The Rick A Show with Craze and new host is doing an episode on this in July. So it'll be on For the Love of Jayla and the
Let's
Rick A Show.
go.
Oh, do you have an announcement to make today?
No, I just wanted to tell Craze that if he needed any kind of help with the mental health thing, I'm always
Ooh.
down for that because I went through my own shit for myself that I don't mind sharing. And I had a dope phone call today with a family friend, and we had like a dope cross session because like for some reason people feel comfortable reaching out to me to talk to me about mental health issues, but I have no problem talking about mine.
Yeah.
So if you need any help with that
I'm
or any
definitely-
input,
Well,
anything.
we got plans.
Wait,
for you.
one more announcement.
No, go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead. Oh,
Jessica Eye, it's fucking hot.
Yeah.
That from
So, hold
mental
on.
health to like, yo, she's hot.
so
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
Hold on a
Male
second.
brain.
Hold on a second.
By the way,
Oh,
no, but seriously, like mental health is a big
can I
issue.
finish?
Shout
my
out
point?
to you, Craze Boogie, for that. No, I'm gonna overpower you
Sneaker
today.
Talk Club. I'm gonna mute Jayla. Sneaker Talk Club, May 30th. Men's mental health. Craze and I have some stuff. We gotta sit with you in person. A
Straight
lot
up.
of dope shit coming. So O's gonna be heavily involved more. Gigi Rivera is the brand new host of the For the Love of Jayla. Jayla's the co-host of that show now. Matter of fact, For the Love of Gigi.
For
with
the love of
Jayla.
Gigi, yeah.
For the love of Gigi.
If Jayla gets wiped up, we're gonna do love for the love.
I mean, she might be wiped up by AJ before June
That's what I'm
15th, so
trying
we
to
don't
say.
even know.
Yeah.
So
AJ
Gigi's new
gotta
to the
work
team.
hard for that.
I don't know. I don't
AJ
think
gonna
he
be
needs
like,
to
"What's
work
up?"
that hard. AJ's
Oh,
gotta say
Lord.
2 words.
Listen, after my last little situation, he gotta work
So,
hard because I ain't with
The last announcement, I'm gonna make it crazy. I didn't really want to say it, but there's gonna be a one-stop shop for all our content. Crazy and I created a company, Uptown Live Media, UptownLiveTV.com.
Let's
It's
go.
not ready yet, but we're gonna announce all that stuff. UptownLiveTV.com.
Lit.
So, For the Love of Jayla, the Rick A Show, anything we do is gonna be on that specific website. There's more to come. Craze got his own stuff coming. There's some plans with For the Love of Jayla. Gigi in the future might have
Gigi
her
in the
own
building.
thing. Gigi in the future might have her own thing.
Let's go.
You might not see me on camera anymore.
I hope I never see your ass on freaking camera.
And me
Wait,
and
I have a
Jessica got a
question.
documentary going on. Yes, go ahead.
In June, the monkey room situation. Are you guys are just filming the episode live?
Live.
We're doing a live episode with a
And then
special
after, like, we
surprise
having
guest.
a celebration,
It's
or
a
we getting
party.
turned? Okay.
Oh no, we
It's a
do
party.
it, all of it.
It's a
You
party.
know we from New York. We do it all.
After,
We
hold
work
on.
it and
Pero
party.
van a tener hookah. Van a tener hookah.
Everything.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Yo,
a yes to
Craig,
that.
wait, time out. Gigi, there's
Hey.
one
Wait.
thing you need to know.
Hookah
Hold-
and
Praise
Hold on.
the hookah king.
You know what I'm saying?
Hookah God,
If
not
there,
king. God.
he ain't there without no hookah.
Tyler River is the hookah king. Crazy is
All
the hookah
right,
God.
God.
her job.
God.
Her job.
So, yes, we're gonna film an
He's
episode.
also
After the episode,
egg.
Jayla's gonna leave, and we're all gonna party.
Yeah, we're gonna party. She's gonna go up there with AJ.
Yeah.
Oh, she gonna go home with AJ?
She got her
Okay.
date that night, so
She's gonna go to the crib with AJ and see what's up. And then
I'm
See what's
super.
up.
Gigi knows me better than that. I can have party and fun
Okay.
all night. In the morning,
Uh-huh.
we can have some morning.
So I look forward to
Bueno.
celebrating
We can
with
have
you
some
guys.
bacon, eggs, and
Yay.
cheese in the morning.
that's
I
good.
look forward to celebrating with all you guys. I look forward to
It's
creating
gonna be so
more
fun.
new dope content. A lot is coming. I know we always talk a lot, but it takes a village to put all the ideas out. But they are coming, and the village is already here.
We
So
Hey.
Fact.
June 15th is the first date live in person. Come to the Monkey Room, 187 Washington. You might meet my wife, who's super famous.
The Rock might be there.
The Rock might be there. And then we'll do the live show, and then we'll have a nice celebration. There is food, hookah, and alcohol.
I'll
at
be
the Monkey
happy
Room.
if y'all could try to get me to jam.
So next week, new episode, same time, same everything.
Let's go.
See you all next week.
Yay.
Much love, much respect. Oh, we did another dope ass segment. Thank you.
No problem, guys.
Different
Bye,
concept.
guys.
Welcome to the team,
No problem.
Gigi.
Yay. Thank you guys for having me. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys.